What's up everybody, we should be live. I'm a little bit late, but there's still many hours to play live arena and chat, so it doesn't really matter. They made the live arena time slot so much longer that it's almost too much. I don't want to say it's too much, but it's almost too much. It's a lot. If it was any bigger than this, it would be too much. I'm a little... Oh fuck. I didn't mute my own stream. Okay, now we're good. Let me quickly get everybody geared. It's off season still, so we can kind of chill. Nothing too serious. Where is the shinobi? Are you talking about me or what? Short hair would prevent all of the delays. I don't know if you're... I don't know what you call it in English. It might be only a Finnish holiday. Let me double check. There's like a holiday going on right now. It's a big holiday. One of the most important holidays in Finland. Ooh, okay, it says that in English it's May Day, but I've never heard this. I don't know if this is a popular holiday in other countries, but in Finland, this is maybe like one of the top three holidays, I would say. The rank 1 holiday is Midsummer, rank 2 is like Christmas, and this is probably rank 3 holiday, would be my guess. Anyway, what was I supposed to... Oh yeah, I need to open my chat. I finally have a nuker in Mercurial. We're gonna get to play with it today. It's not gonna be crazy build, but it is a build in Mercurial. Actually feels kind of good. I did some battles with it yesterday, and he was pretty strong. It's kind of funny because I have a kind of godlike build almost on... Not almost. I have a like godly stone skin build on Empress, and it's still better to run like a very crappy Mercurial set. That's where the meta is at. I lose like so much stats going for this build. Never mind the set bonuses themselves, but just the stats. But it's still better. But finally I have a nuker on it. It's not really my favorite nuker right now, but it's almost the set is more important than the champion. The champion is good, but having somebody like Crew Traxa or Marius or Mary and many others would be more meta, but Empress works. I think everybody is built. I can't wait for for this Green Forest to end again, so we can farm new stuff on the next rotation. It's always like first couple of days of new Green Forest. You're super happy. You're opening the loot boxes every day, and then you're just waiting for it to end. You get all the good stuff in couple days, and it's only downhill from there. Nothing else matters but the first several days loot. I'm doing good. I have been making some gains. I've been lifting a lot. I had a funny session yesterday that my brother, who is not like a hardcore, but he's been casually lifting for many years, and I have not. I only started doing it like, you know, start of this year basically. But I have like a machine that can do like legs, plus other things too, but I do a lot of legs, I guess, which I didn't realize. And when my brother was visiting me, he was saying that, like, why do you have the weights on the machine so high? Are you just doing it to flex? Like, you're not actually, you're not able to use it on those weights, are you? And then I was like, no, this is the weights that I do on legs. And he was surprised. I had stronger legs than him. But to be fair, he's a lot taller than me. He's like 20 centimeters taller. He's like 195, so... But my power level even surprised him. I have stronger legs than him. Again, I'm a midget, but still not midget, but you know, he's super tall. I'm slightly less tall than average. He's very tall. But I've been making gains. Finally starting to notice it. I mean, I've been noticing it when I start using higher weights and so on, but you know, it was nice to get a little bit validation that I actually shocked him with my with the power level of my legs. And you know what's the funny thing? He was like, "This is too high. You can't actually do it." I could like that was my normal casual you know what I always do, and I put it one level higher after that just to show him that I can do it even with higher than what I was doing it on. I like to use pretty high weights that are very, you know, I prefer to do very high intensity low reps, but it's not like I was going like, you know, I do like 10 or 15 reps, not like couple reps. So I mean, I could do probably multiple levels. I mean, I only have like 3 bars left and I'm using all of the bars in the machine when I do legs, so there's not too many that I can do. But I can definitely do 2 more. Maybe I can do all of the stacks if I really go all out. I was joking about it with my dad a couple weeks ago when we were talking about on Discord that the machine, like I only got this like 6 months ago, and it's been like a mini game for me that I'm progressing with the weights. And, you know, soon I need to buy more weights for it, because I will be able to do all of them. But my arms are, I guess, not as weak, not as strong as my legs. Anyone ever tell you you look like John Lennon? Quite many times. There's multiple memes about it too. People have fun with the AI. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I was dieting really hardcore this year, especially early on. Last couple of weeks I have been maybe a little bit falling back on it. It's not like I've been eating like bad, but I haven't been eating like super try hard like I was before. Or like, not even, now I'm eating like really good. I'm just not eating like 1000 calories a day. But now I feel a lot more powerful when I'm eating normally and I've been lifting. I can feel the difference, but I still need to cut a little bit. I need to go back to the chicken and vegetables and nothing else for a couple more weeks. I can find you the picture. I showed it in my Discord before, like yesterday evening. Oh wait, fuck! I can't find it on the streamer mode on. If I put the streamer mode off, then everybody's gonna hear tons of pop-ups. I posted in the Discord pictures about it, but I have like a bench right behind my computer, and then I also have like a machine too. Right couple steps from my gaming station. What's my chicken and vegetables recipe? Well, I mean, I do multiple different things, but now that when I've been like trying to, you know, diet, I haven't like been using any sauces or anything like that, so it's been very plain. Like, I like to do some kind of Asian spice combos, like do the what's it called? I like to do banana curry, for instance, and like some kind of sauce, but like what I've been doing this year, it's mostly just been like you know, fried, not with oil or anything, just, you know, on the frying pan, fried assortment of vegetables and chicken with like some spices, maybe like chili, and then a little bit soy sauce, and that's about it. So it's been very plain, to be honest. I was eating like a couple of months in a row that I eat maximum 1000 calories a day. But usually I like to be more elaborate with my cooking. I like to cook. I do cook a lot, but now if I'm trying to diet, then I can't really have too much fun. Haven't been using any sauces and stuff. Sure, yeah, I like to buy kind of those canned or bottled, like, you know, not spice, but like sauce mixes, like tikka masala. Yeah, I do. It's maybe not my favorite, but I do. Yeah, I use that too. I like the one recipe that I like, which is a little bit more elaborate, but I like. Well, there's a lot of variations, but I like the Chinese beer chicken. That's one that I like. Basically, you know, you will like. I don't know what's like the proper way to. I'm sure there's like an actual word for it, but like you put beer or long drink. I actually kind of like long drink more, but either one. And then you kind of first you like fry the meat or the chicken until it's like, you know, how would I say, so that it's not like raw and the edges are like and not charred, but like they're crispy. And then you know, put like beer or long drink and assortment of like spices and honey and whatever, and then you basically like kind of quickly boil it in it. I'm sure there's like an actual word for it or term. That's maybe my favorite way to make chicken sauce. Oh, hey, by the way, could you set Dr. Pepper? I put like 2 Dr. Peppers in my freezer. I need to take them out before they freeze. I came out of the shop just a little bit before this, and I put it on the freezer to not, you know, to make it cold, but let's see if it's gonna explode now. I don't know if it was too long in it. Let me put my microphone a little bit away. Okay, we're good. Bro, I totally would have forgotten about the Dr. Pepper if you didn't specifically mention it. But yeah, also I've been like doing a lot of I've been eating quite, you know, boring stuff, like kind of plain meat with vegetables and like what do you call them? Cottage cheese? I think that's what you call it in English. Like cottage cheese and, you know, salad and this kind of boring stuff. The one funny thing that I've been making is that I've been making like pies with like no flour or anything like that, but like you know, chicken, eggs, banana, protein powder, sweetener, these kind of things. I've been experimenting with low calorie pies, sometimes mixed in with like whey protein or with apples and stuff. Cinnamon. Okay, we can actually get into the battles. But yeah, that's a very long way of saying that I'm feeling pretty good, but I'm not done yet. I'm on second part of Mario's missions. How much time is needed to get him? Also recommendations about Cursed City hard boss. Honestly, I'm not the best guy to speak on that. The Mario's missions are so long ago, even though I don't even have 6-star blessing on him yet. But I hardly remember those missions. I remember there's like a couple missions, like the one with the gloops that gatekeeps everybody, and some other ones. I don't remember how much time. I think it takes maybe like 6 months to a year, maybe something between those, but it's been a while, to be honest. I don't really remember. Oh fuck, he took the embers. I was planning to play a lot more than usual today with the embers. As far as for Cursed City hard boss, it's kind of the same thing. It really depends on your champions. I used to really struggle with Curse City. I don't think I even killed the boss in a couple of the first rotations. I think I killed it on the first one, but not second one or something like that. It just really depends if you have the right champions. These days it's super easy, like I'm always autoing it and it's not issue, but you kind of have to try hard it. I will say that one thing that is helpful if you don't have like actual strong champions and so on is that if you just have random champions with heals and smite, the blessing, you can do it like that. If you have tanky champions with heals and multiple people with blessing and smite, it's doable without any actual noogers, but you might not have any blessing either, which I didn't at the start of the Curse City. It gets a lot easier. The really hard part about it is that it's like a faction restricted. So sometimes you just might not have like any champions that are built for the specific rotation. Dr. Pepper butter. Yeah, well, that sounds like a super American thing, I'm not gonna lie. What do I plan? I think I'm still gonna go for Fabian, even with the Donatello. I ate 800 grams of chicken, some broccoli for 14 weeks when I was dieting. Once a week I had cheat meal. It's kind of basically the same thing that I've been doing. Again, now I've been kind of semi-cheating for like a couple of weeks at this point. I'm supposed to go back to my old ways, but I was basically eating like 2 packs of chicken, so like 680 grams of chicken, and then assortment of vegetables, and I only ate that for like a couple months in a row this year, but I need to go back to it for maybe like a month, then I'm good. Well, not like done, but like for now done. I don't want to quit just yet. The Donatello Mavara combo is kind of crazy. You can just open it with the whale and unkillable, and then redo it. But okay, I'm not gonna do it just yet. We can get to use cooldowns on everybody, so might as well. Okay, I can't do A2. You wanna open with the A2, but everybody can like proc passive or weak hit or aspect of Zeroth or whatever. So I'm just gonna go with the A3 instead, so that she doesn't die. Do I do takeovers or account reviews? I mean, I have done them. I used to do them in the past. I haven't done it recently, but yeah, I mean, probably I will. I'm more open to it now. I was kind of not wanting to do it when I came back after I was away for 8 months, but now I've been playing the game probably for like 8 months, so now I feel more comfortable doing it, but I was turning it down when people used to talk about it quite frequently. Now I feel like I'm quite catch up to the meta, at least mentally, maybe not account wise, but at least mentally. So I'm no PvE like god. Let's not get that twisted. I'm doing okay on Chimera and PvE content now, but it's not my passion part about this game. Yeah, I was kind of having that kind of thing, Oscar too, like, because I was going pretty hard at it, and I was always feeling hungry, and I kind of had this strategy. It's funny enough, because I was talking about it with my brother, and he said he, like, had the same thing, but, like, basically, I would always get really hungry on evening, And I guess like when you go sleep, your body regulates what's the word? Fuck. What's the thing that diabetics need to regulate? It regulates the sugar thing, and basically you will not is it melatonin? I have to double check so I don't give false info. But basically, if you go sleep hungry, you will not be hungry when you wake up because your body just, you know, regulates the melatonin. Yeah, it regulates your body so that you're not like feeling hungry and tired when you sleep, so that you know you can like sleep properly. And if I just get to sleep, then I will not be hungry even when I wake up for many hours, but I would always be super hungry before I go to sleep, and it was like sometimes very hard to get sleep because I was just so hungry. And I just started to eat like before I go sleep, even though people often tell you that you're not supposed to do it, but I was eating before I go to sleep so that I would get sleep, but I wasn't, you know, eating a lot. So but I was having that issue a lot. Okay, what to do about this? Do I even have to ban the Commodus? If I went with the Aimbrush, I totally shouldn't have banned it, but I still almost might. Wait, okay, let's try this. If I go for the Marius ban, Donatello is gonna resist, hopefully. Mavara is in Mercurial, and they're gonna kill others. But then I just revive Anugar, and I should be good. Oh, I even went first. Never mind. It's funny because I don't even think Armans is good anymore. I think Harvest Jack is literally better than Armans, but that's only if they're running Mercurial, and this guy's not doing it yet. But I honestly think that Harvest Jack is a better CC champion these days than Armans. I don't know what's BMR. You can permanently reduce your BMR by doing it long term. The preferred approach now is caloric cycling, so low during week, high over weekend, and so on. Yeah, I've been looking a lot of, you know, info and guides about food and dieting and lifting and stuff lately. By lately I mean like in the last 6 months, not like not recently. I kind of lately I haven't been doing it, not for the last like week at least, but this year I've been watching a lot of content in regards to those topics. Okay, this is looking actually a little bit bad. I thought it was already gonna be over. Maybe I should have A3'd the Arbiter, but I thought I would have enough damage to kill it with the A2. Yeah, I like the buff. Like, a lot of people are saying that it's overwhelming, and I don't think either one is gonna like change the game. But Yoshi is a lot. Yoshi is kind of interesting now for Chimera, and I think. Wait, fuck. What's the other one called? He's so Septimus. He's so unused that I forgot his name for a second. Septimus is slightly better on like Hydra and everything else with the AoE. Not like top tier, but if you have, if you're progressing in the game and you don't have better champions, Septimus is a lot better than he was before. So I think it's pretty good. Okay, we almost lost it. If I just can do one revive, then I would be back. Can I do it? Well, Oscar, my plan was basically first to kind of first to diet down and just lift a little bit, and then after I have cut, then I would like go harder at lifting and eat normally. But I kind of got into lifting a bit more, so maybe I'm gonna like change the plan a little bit, or I mean I already did, but I wasn't planning to lift that hard, just, you know, a little bit, and then do it more when I stop dieting. But yeah, it was little, you know, it was sometimes I get like headache and you know, just tired a lot when I'm eating low calories. Though you kind of get used to it. If you do it for like a while, then you're more used to it. If you just do it for like a couple days or even a week, it's a lot harder than like when you did it for a few weeks. But that's why it's so hard to get back into it. There was like holidays and I had to eat like normally because family was visiting and we went to restaurants and did holiday things, and then it's kind of hard to get to back what I was doing in my natural environment. I think Mavara is quite good. I think she has many uses, and we'll probably see some occasional gameplay even from quite good accounts. Obviously not better than like Theodosia or Galater, but she does do things that they like. Just now you saw that he did the attack buff with the Arbiter, and Mavara passive gave turn meter boost for everybody on my team, which is really good. She also heals an insane amount of health with both the passive and A2. I think she's like the best healer in the game, basically. The heals are absolutely insane. So I think she actually is... Okay, I'm gonna say something, and I promise you I'm not saying this just to trigger people and, you know, stamp my foot on the ground. She's better than Hilvi. I think now that everybody has Mercurial, and we're seeing it a lot more on nukers too, Hilvi is less strong than she was when Mercurial was new and people were rushing to build champions like her in it, and you probably wouldn't really see nukers in Mercurial. I think that kind of made Hilvi less OP than she was like a couple months ago. I almost feel like Mavara is better than Hilvi, to be honest, but they do different roles, so it's a little bit hard to compare. But the Mavara passive is really good. It's not about the A1 on her kit, it's about everything else except A1 for PvP, because the other skills are good. You don't really want to be spamming A1, plus your champions might die or get buff stripped or take multiple turns or whatever. So it's kind of hard to actually stack the A1 unless you have another champion that gives everybody favor or something like that. But that champion would have to be really good just to play it for the combo. I think there is a couple champions that do it like one of the new Pantheon champions does it. Okay, now we finally get to play with Embers. I had a couple battles where I got to play with like a full Mercurial team. It feels very powerful when you can do it. I could kind of go for it right now. I could go for double reviver, but I could go for Jack and ban the Grixia. Jack is gonna do buff strip and block boss debuff, which would be really good against this guy. And right now, basically everybody is in Mercurial. Donatello is not, but he has resistance, so basically everybody is impervious to CC. I don't think Mavara is like go second team specifically. I feel like Mavara is more like really good utility. She's not like a CC champion. She's not like a tanky reviver, so you could and probably should build her a little bit tanky, but she has really good utility. Like, you could combo it with Predator to get the whales. You can just use her for the whales, I mean for the heals. Just overall best heals in the game. And also this ability that I just used, the whale, this can cock a lot of people. She has unkillable, everybody else is whale up and they have to hit her. Obviously other champions do it, like Theodosia. But this will completely like cripple some enemy champions, like single target nukers and so on, especially if she's already in Mercurial and she has unkillable. Then basically enemy needs to have a multi-hit nuker with unkillable ignore or something like that. It gets very complicated. I feel like she can be used to counter many different things, but you kind of need to, if you have really good account and you have multiple options, it's not like you always pick her, but you can use her in many different strategies to counter different things. So I think she has quite like high potential and maybe a little bit like high skill cap, because she's not like super OP universally, but she can be really good actually in some matchups. She's good overall, but she can be really powerful with specific combos and against specific combos. The soul, maybe, like, I didn't go for it. I don't really recommend it, to be honest, because even if I did get it, I'm not really planning to go for a 6-star soul. If I do, it's gonna be like in a year or two, because right now I still need to get 6-star soul for Predator. I still need to get 6-star soul for Marius. I'm like 3-star soul on Marius, and I'm gonna get Fabian. Next time that I skip a fusion, I will get the Fabian, and then I need to get 6-star soul for him. So there's like 3 champions, no, make it 4. I need to also get it on West Steel. There's 4 really good champions that I need to get soul for. I don't think getting 15 extra speed would be more important than doing it on those other champions, so it would really be on the back burner for me, to be honest. I got 1-star soul, which is pretty good. You get, like, is it 7,500 health? You get a lot of benefit out of just that one thing. The 6-star soul would be crazy to get 15 speed, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna go for it. I think she's pretty good as it is, and I have like 4 champions that I need to go for 6-star, and by the time that I get there, there's probably like 4 other champions that I do it, so we will see. Maybe I get lucky, maybe I pull souls for her or some of the other champions. It might change things, but I'm not sure about it yet. Okay, Carnage it is, that works actually. I think that's not too bad. I couldn't decide there for a second. Theodosia or Garrel ban. Theodosia is gonna cock Carnage, and Rotos, but I think I still wanna ban the Garrel. Oh yeah, insulin. Yeah, insulin is what I meant, yeah. You're right. Not melatonin, insulin. No, I said melanin. Insulin is what I meant. Yeah, you're right. the one that people with diabetes, why they need to puncture their fingers for that thing. Can I maybe resist the Marius a little bit? Probably not. I mean, I don't think my nukers would resist it, but probably Mavara and Donatello definitely will now. Also kind of crazy that I went before his Fabian with my Mavara, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, I always forget to use Carnage Speed Aura. I did that on my last video too. Wait, where did that one comment disappear? How did I miss it? Oh yeah, there it is. You're still not banned from Plarium. I heard your clan was one of the main boosters. I think there is couple people in LEO that were boosting, as there were in other clans, you know. I don't support boosting, you know. I made videos about it. I said that they were boosting in the videos. I don't know what you want me to do about that. I can guarantee you that I have never boosted. Nobody's ever gonna find any kind of evidence that I cheated in any way in this game. So my conscience is good. Can I kill the Theodosa? It looks pretty tanky. I don't know if I have the damage. Nice, let's go. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure some 2 LEO people did do it, yeah. It's not good, hopefully it's getting fixed. Little, you know, before this drama publicly blew up, some mad people, when I joined LEO, they were pretty adamant that I should leave it, and then they also say that their members boost because other people boost. So, you know, it's a weird situation because obviously I don't want to support it, but you know, you can't join any clan in this game if you can't be in a clan who did it. Let's put it that way. Definitely not any clan in like top 20, pretty much. Not any PvP clan at least. So it's not good. Literally the first thing I mentioned when when they messaged me about the clan is that you know, I don't support boosting. I heard, you know, something like that might have been done. What's your guys' official, you know, opinion? It was literally the first thing that I said to them when I joined them. Obviously it's just few people and they felt like they had to do it because other people were boosting, so it's complicated. They feel like they would have gotten trophy last season if Mad didn't boost, to be clear. That's what the people in LEO think. So we can't know for sure. That's the same thing Niklaus is saying, and the same thing Mad is saying, that if only other people didn't boost, I would win, and I have to boost because other people boost. That's what all of them are saying. The LEO people are saying that they would have won last season, so take it for what it is. I'm definitely not gonna boost, and I don't. I want it to get fixed. I have made suggestions how to fix it from years ago in the content creator chat, like 3 years ago or something. If anybody saw the video I made where I had the 3-point plan, I made the 3-point plan like 3 years ago when I got into the content creator chat. I literally copied my old message from the content creator chat and then updated it a little bit, but I have been making the same argument for forever, basically. But I'm definitely not hiding on this topic, because if anybody has any cheating questions, then come at me, because I have nothing to hide. Wait, is the chat bugged? Oh, is my connection bugged too? No, it looks good on OBS. I guess the raid is just bugged. Let's see what happens in this battle. I'm pretty sure the battle is gonna bug out and I will have to restart my PC. This is a bug that has been for a while. I think I just can't connect to Raid right now. And even if I restart the game, it's not gonna work. Wait, the stream is up, right? Let me double check. Did I actually DC or it's just the game bugging out? Okay, we got Toshiro. No, it's still not letting me pick my champions, it's bugged. Okay, I've had this bug before. We'll play this to the end, but pretty sure the way that this bug works is that I can use the game, but if I queue into another battle, I will get the same issue. And if I restart the game, I will have the same issue. And the only way that it's gonna work is if I restart my computer, because Brehm somehow like blocked my address or whatever happens. But this bug has been a thing for a long time. It happened to me once before on the stream, and other people have complained about this bug too. I can see what he picks. I can try to pick something, but it doesn't let me lock it in. Unfortunate. Outside of that, how are you guys? How are you guys doing? Is everybody over the boosting scandal, or are we still talking about it? I saw that Ash popped a video about it like a day ago, and it kind of re-sparked the conversation once again. I think some people are kind of tired of this topic, or just, you know, have reasons for not wanting it to be, you know, ongoing forever, but it kind of keeps it's like a zombie. The topic doesn't die. We will get more videos, and then people will make reaction videos and whatever. Wait, are you guys having in-game issues too? Is this not the bug? Okay, let me... Can I queue a dungeon? Let's see what it gives me. Then I will know. Wait, they are not geared. Can you guys play the game right now? Am I the only one getting this issue, or is everybody getting it? Which boss are you talking about, Acrobat? The Septimus and Yoshi ones? This is such a weird bug. I have two Yoshis. I used to, like, actually two geared ones. I used to use the other one in Arena, and the other one was in my clan boss team from years ago. I was running the Demuta like speed tool, and I was using Yoshi in it as Aura, I like the tank, and then I was using other one in offense during the Tranda meta. Are you guys getting like you're saying that you're about to do server maintenance? Did you get like times when is it happening? Because I wasn't getting any pop-ups about it. Okay, fuck. There is one in... No, there isn't. There's no official message about it. I think this is only gonna work if I restart my PC, sadly. What do you think? What do you think about the mad response, Sticky? You know, I had some private conversations. I don't know how much I want to say about it at all, actually. Let's just say that, you know, I talked with parties about the mad response. I don't think it's truthful. I have evidence that I've been, you know, holding back because I don't want to like dox people or, you know, cause them problems. But, you know, people have admitted to it long time ago. Not like after the scandal, but before it and much before it too. So, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's like a mad thing. I think some people, it's always been like a thing in this game that people hate Mad or whoever is the top clans. Of course, the people in the top clans are gonna, you know, care really a lot about this game and generally spend the most and cheat the most. But okay, now it's working good. But I don't think it's like a mad thing. But I think also, you know, they will protect their clan mates, let's say. Other people were doing it too. It's not just them, but they were definitely doing it. And they have admitted to it many times by many different people. Okay, looks like the game is working. I don't think half of these champions are even geared, so I don't know if I can complete this. Give me a sec. But yeah, I wouldn't blame Mad or all of the Mad members from it, because I can tell you that multiple of Mad members, like basically they have two types of responses. Some of them say that, you know, we do it because other people boost, and if they didn't boost we would win, so, you know, we have to do it to counter it. But also multiple Mad members have privately told to me before this drama that yeah, a couple people in the clan are doing it and they condemn it, but they don't want to speak about it publicly. So it is what it is. They obviously don't want to get their clanmates like banned or into drama or, you know, get ousted in the clan and these kind of things, and that is you know, reasonable. And most of them are not doing it. It's just a couple people, to be clear. And it's mostly the drivers. I don't know if even the owners are really big part of it. So Aspi Slippo. Let's see what we get. Yeah, people have complained about my desktop too. It's just full of like thumbnails for videos. This is what I have here. I always, when I make a thumbnail, I put it on the desktop and I take it from there. It is what it is. Okay, let's play with the Mercurial Empress now. Yeah, I do think the big PP guy was not being honest. You know, he has to do the PR thing, but I still wouldn't play Mad too much. Other people are doing it and have been doing it. It's not we don't know who started doing it, but it's not only them doing it, and it's most of them are not doing it. It's only a couple people, so there's a little bit too much Mad hate. I think Mad kind of made it worse for themselves by responding how they did it, but I wouldn't single out them. I think we can go for Niamhe ban and not ban the Commodus this time. Basically everybody might potentially be able to leave the Commodus. Yeah, only one that wouldn't be able to do it guaranteed would be Predator. Everybody else is in Mercurial or Resistance. Let's see. Also, you know, I had a little bit issue with Scratch, and you know, I kind of made a video criticizing him. I will keep Scratch, you know, plausible deniability that after seeing his response, I think there's a good chance he didn't know about it. And considering what their clan leader said, the big D guy said with to Ash in DMs, it's possible that they just if he asked about it, they were not being truthful to him in the chat, and he wasn't, you know, that much in the know that he didn't hear about this before and didn't know about it. It seems possible that, you know, Scratch actually didn't know about it at all. Which, you know, he could have done more research, he could be more involved, but I don't think he was like... I was doing the take that Scratch was not like... not doing his due diligence, and he didn't like research into the topic. But most other people's, you know, reaction was that Scratch was like covering for his clan members. That's not even the argument that I made on my video. And considering his response and Matt's response, I think he had no idea. I just think he made a video about it for content, and he maybe asked them and they were not honest to him about it, and he kind of got screwed a little bit more than he deserved to be screwed, so... I think him changing the clan afterwards kind of, you know, tells what was his stance about it. Yeah, he left mad. I'm not even saying he should have done it, but, you know, he did do it, so... Again, it's a couple people in the clan, not everybody, but it does seem like the clan leader is covering for the clan. Doesn't seem that he's honest about it. Okay, what can I do here? Should I just do A1? Is there any reason to do... Waste the revive right now. I mean, I have Donatello. I guess I just do A1. Actually, maybe I should have done A3. I think both are good, but probably I should have done A3. Well, Alio people say that, you know, they do it to counter, you know... I don't want to make this... Not that I'm, like, adverse to talking about politics, but it's a little bit, you know, maybe a little bit more personal for them than maybe some of the other people here. The Alio perspective is that it's the Russian mad drivers that are doing the cheating, and they're not exactly happy about it, and they feel like they have to intervene, that they can't let the Russian cheaters win. That's how Alio people feel about it. If you want to know. I mean, I said this in my original video too, but that's you know, that's what they said about it. I don't think they really obviously support cheating, but they feel like it was their duty to not let those specific people win. And I don't want to make this like a racial thing, but for them, I think it's a little bit it's a little bit more personal than for other people. Okay, it's kind of slow battle. I'm a little bit surprised that I'm in it for this long, but I guess, and like, that the battle lasted this long and I didn't lose yet, but I guess that's how it goes with the Mercurial. The damage on Empress is not insane. It's gonna be better. The gear is not good at all, to be honest. It's quite bad gear, but it is a 9-piece Mercurial set, so we kind of played this battle in very unusual way, since I didn't have to ban the Comidus at all. Okay, I don't know why he went to the second form. There's no way he's gonna kill me with those two. He needs a revive. Did he just give up, or why did he do this? I think I won. There's no way he can make a comeback anymore. Okay, let's go. Mercurial Empress for the win. What do you guys think about that setup? He had pretty, you know, powerful and scary looking team. I would usually lose to a team like this. This one win, by the way, for people who came up, the game bugged. I couldn't pick champions or anything, so we're doing pretty okay. But this team looks really scary, and we beat him with like the Mavara and Empress combo. Kind of very free to play friendly team, to be honest. And we were doing really good. Comidus and, you know, bombs and burns. as soon as you can get bunch of champions in Mercurial, they're kind of really out of the meta. I've been struggling with Nell even during the end of the last season. Probably next season I can deal better with Nell. I need to get like one more nuker in it that I would potentially be able to draft a team with like full Mercurial and even the nukers in it. It will open a lot of new options. Long time ago I was cheating on Dark Souls, modded character was invincible, infinite spellcasting, that was cheating. I don't consider cheating it done with the controller, so to speak. I don't know what you mean, like, that it's not issue in single target games, I mean single player games. I think if it's like competitive and it's multiplayer, cheating is a bigger issue than if you like mod a single player game. And to be clear, you know, we should put a big part of the blame on Plarium and not just the players, because obviously people are gonna boost and if other or like cheat, and if there is some common cheating method and people do it, then what happened is gonna happen, and other people are gonna do it because others do it, and if they just couldn't do it in the first place, then there would be hopefully no cheating at all. But I don't know, it shouldn't really be that surprising that if people spend millions of money in this game and, you know, they really care about doing well, that they would also cheat in live arena. I think that makes like perfect sense, and you know, everybody should have seen this coming, to be honest. Obviously it's gonna happen, and it has happened before too. Should I go with Jack or second Reviver? I kind of want to go with Jack, but I don't know what he's gonna pick as the last one. Let's just do it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I told them I don't support it, you know. They know I don't think they are gonna keep doing it, but if I couldn't join a clan where you know some people have done it, then there would be no PvP clan that anybody could join. So it is what it is. They definitely don't like I mean, you know, they don't, it's not like they talk about it and they are, you know, big gung-ho about it or anything, but they kind of have like a special feelings that, you know, specific ethnicity, that they're not super happy with this, you know, getting the trophies by cheating. So it's a little bit more personal to them than other people. And, you know, I'm kind of neutral on the entire war topic, to be honest, which is gonna trigger some other people, but I don't blame them for, you know, being extra angry about it. So I'm not okay with cheating. I speak out against it, including against them. I made videos about it. I said that they did it, you know. I think you guys can let me still participate in PvP content if other people cheat. I will speak against it. I'm not gonna do a fist fight with them, you know. What more, you know, do you expect me to do? Okay, I was trolling a little bit there. The cheating topic was too heated, but Harvest Jack just dominated that guy. By the way, little bit change of topic. I'm not trying to dodge the cheating topic, but I feel like this is gonna be like the new Hilvi thing, that people are gonna bring it up in every stream. Nobody's bringing up Hilvi anymore. Why is that? People used to always come at me that how dare you skip Hilvi Deck of Fate. Nobody's talking about Hilvi anymore. Also, not very commonly used. I feel like I've been vindicated a little bit. Hilvi was briefly like OP when people had like one support champion in Mercurial and no nukers. Now that people are starting to have a lot of champions in it, including nukers, Hilvi doesn't seem that crazy anymore. It's usable, but it's not like, it's not top tier. It's, you know, it's A tier, just like I said in my original video. Low A tier. I think Mavara is literally better right now than Hilvi, but they're kind of different roles, so you can't fully compare them. I think we go with the same team. I want to make a video about this team combo. I like it. Sheeny, what will you do if the next fusions are all gonna be great? I want Fabian too, but I don't know if they will now bring out the best meta-defining fusions. Well, fuck. I guess tomorrow, I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. Tomorrow you're gonna find out. I can't speak about it yet. I'm just, let's say that the next several fusions are gonna be really good. I'm just gonna do them. I don't want to like, I really want to get Fabian and it would be an insane upgrade. But I don't wanna like, I don't wanna shoot myself into the foot. I'm playing the long game now, so Fabian would be an insane like power, like there would almost be no, like, even if I get a really good mythical champion, Fabian might be bigger deal than getting one of those. So it's a really huge deal. But if there is multiple good fusions in a row, I'm just gonna do them. I'm just gonna, there is gonna be bad ones eventually, so I will wait for one of those and then go for Fabian if that happens. And I might have information about the next fusion, but I can't talk about it until tomorrow, so... Yeah, well, I agree what you said, Acrobat. Plarium is... people always say that Plarium is stupid and they don't understand the way that the game works. They definitely do understand things really well. Much better than people give them credit for. Oh, we stole the stone skin, let's go. But Plarium has a little bit different motives than the players, so even if they know what you know, their solution to it might be different, or what you think is something not working, that might be like something working really well from their perspective, so, you know. Plarium is not dumb, they know what they're doing, so... But, you know, there is definitely gonna be bad fusions. They can't make all of the fusions be great, so... I'm looking forward to get +4 Predator. It feels like it's almost even not gonna take that much time, because after we finish the current event with the token, we're already gonna have 3. So it feels like they stack pretty fast, and you can do 2 Predators maybe in like 6 months or a little bit more. It takes less than a year to get it done. It's not like it's a multi-year project to do it. Yeah, Harvest Jack is just really good. He does 2 AoEs in a row. Both of them are really powerful abilities. Not lockout, but still really good. He clears the total guard. I mean, again, basically like double hit AoE nuke and triple hit A1 single target. He's really good Minesweeper and just kind of feels relevant in the meta. I don't want to say Harvest Jack is meta, but he's almost like a good, you know, off-meta counter pick, let's say. It actually makes a lot of sense against Total Guard. Might sound like a meme, but I'm not even... I'm memeing also, but not only. Okay, I'm a little bit behind in the messages. Let's get back to it. What did Scratch end up joining? He joined CLS, which I heard that he played with them in other games too. So, and he was with them before he joined Mad, and I guess the entire like one CLS clan joined Mad when I was away, something like that. I didn't even know that Scratch was in Mad, and I found out like a couple months into the game. I was a little bit surprised about it, but not like it matters. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die on the heal. I wasn't wrong. I'm not gonna. And now nobody even like Hilvi is not common. Let's be honest. You might use Hilvi. You might see her sometimes. I really rarely see Hilvi. She's not even. She was a lot more popular like a month or 2 months ago. The usage has gone down a lot because of Mercurial becoming common on like. More common than just one champion per team. Okay, he got the Ambrose. What should I go with? Carnage? Maybe we just go with Carnage. Carnage and Nakarada. I wanna ban maybe one of the nukers instead of Fabian. Which one? I think I go Mariban instead of Ambrose. Would that be really weird? I feel like Mary is really likely gonna be in 9-piece Mercurial, and there's a good chance that Ambrose is not gonna be in it, and I think he would be better matchup. Okay, I'm a little bit surprised he banned Carnage, but that's good. Ambrose versus Predator is really good matchup for me. Yeah, Fabian is like way better than Armans. It's not even close. I feel like Armans is like it is good against Stone Skin if they are up to date with the builds. Armans is like useless. He's completely useless. He's not even like kind of good. I haven't seen too much people using deflection, but people do talk about it because it kind of feels weird that there's one really endgame set to grind that there's not really a lot of usage for, and people are trying to like you know, theory craft by using deflection Gizmark or deflection nail or whatever, but in practice I don't see it a lot. I don't even remember last time I saw it, but we have seen it on stream. I also hope that they will add the Swift Parry and Deflection accessories to something else than top 500. We were talking about that a little bit in content creator chat a couple days ago, or maybe yesterday. Maybe Plarium, you know, is taking notes, who knows, but we have been trying, you know. People do speak about it. I mean, I brought it up yesterday, but you know, other people were talking about it too, and have talked about it before. So also, maybe part of my current extra bias against Hilvi is that I do have Angora, and Angora is just so good against Hilvi, so it kind of takes care of the issue, but also Mercurial does, so there's multiple ways to deal with it. For the same reason that Armans is not good, it does apply to Hilvi as well. I almost like Mavara more than Angora right now, but if there's a battle where I really need Angora, or if like this guy would have Stormcaller on the Marius and so on, then I think Angora would be better, but almost would want to go with both of them, or at least have Nukers in Mercurial, and then I might not need Angora passive as much. Yeah, also polymorph usage stopped like long time ago. I feel like Wand is a little bit out of the meta too. This week I kind of took Wand away from multiple of my supports and I'm trying to move them to other things. Wand can still be useful, but I feel like it's less OP than it was a while ago. You don't really commonly... like before, if they did some AoE CC, you might be able to interrupt the skill if you stun the person who is stunning you. Now it doesn't happen very often. You might still avoid some CC yourself, but you might also be running Mercurial already and pretty often able to do it with that, and it might be more prudent to use some other things these days. In this battle though, Hilvi is not the... Vestil is not in Mercurial. It's one of the biggest priorities on my account to get it. I'm gonna go for Armand's ban for sure. If I had her in it, then there would be no reason to ban Armand's in this battle, but he banned Predator, which is what I was expecting, and if I didn't ban Armand's, then Vestil would have gotten polymorphed at the start, and it would have been really bad. Vestil is so good if she just gets to take a couple turns at the start of the battle, but she's very easily stopped from doing it, and you really need to get Mercurial for her. Also, I don't know if I need to go for Final Kin Batsy playstyle, but maybe I need to start using like even more champions in Resistance. I already have Donnie and Mavara in it, so it wouldn't... It could be kind of synergy if I had a couple other supports in that, and they would get the Mavara buff. Can I just go for... I guess I can... A little bit risky, but it's over if we get the kill. As long as she doesn't have aspect of Siroth or anything like that, we're good. Getting DMs. People are commenting on the topics at hand. Don't worry, I'm not gonna... I'm gonna do my best to not leak DMs. If people talk about the topic, if they have some information, I'm not giving out names. A couple people asked me to, you know, show some pics, and I told them that if they like, you know, super promise that they're not gonna leak people's names, then I'm gonna show it to them, but not otherwise. And I didn't really trust those people, so I wasn't handing out DMs to people. Also, I was using Mavara last week in Chimera, and she doubled my damage. I did basically double the damage I did the week before. I can do like 300 something million keys on Chimera with her, and with that it was like half of it, so... Mavara is actually really good, really goated fusion. Brehm always says that every champion that is a fusion or that gets buffed, it's gonna be great in both PvE and PvP. It's never the case, but maybe Mavara is a very rare exception. Okay, speaking of Hilvis, finally we meet a Hilvi user. Let's go with Ankora in this battle. I have Donatello, Mavara and Ankora. I feel like I should be good, but let's see what he does. Also, Mercurial is kind of good against Carnage too. But I still ban it. He has Marius and Shu Chen, so he has very good potential at clearing the total guard, to be fair. Yeah, Donnie is just really good. Multiple people asked me in comments of my videos recently, why am I always early picking Donatello in my battles, even before they pick Lockout? I said the same thing to everybody. Multiple people asked about it in DMs too. I don't have many like crazy, super OP champions that are just you pick in every battle if you can. I don't really have too many of those, only Predator, so I always first pick Predator, and after that, you know, probably Donnie is my most universal best champion that I can blind pick against anything. Obviously I face Lockout very often, most of the time, but he's good even if they don't have Lockout, and I don't have too many champions like that, to be honest. Probably I could early pick like Mavara or one of the Revivers, but those two, maybe some battles I want to go with Ankora, maybe some battles I want to go with Mavara, maybe even Maud in some battles. Donnie is good with and against anything, basically. If I had like maybe Quixia, it would be the same thing. But I don't have those, you know, few gods chosen champions yet. Maybe soon. Thank God for the total card. I would have been screwed there. Wait, that's just... See how goated this is. See how... Oh my god, I need to show this clip on video. Bro, I need to clip this part. Anybody can clip this on like Twitch or something. I would really love the clip, but if not, then I will search it later on this video. This is like a really good reason to get it on Empress. That's OP. Marius is not gonna be able to get us with the counter attack or the Soul Reaper proc from it. We could just safely block revive it and it's over. Now Empress can solo this battle. There's nothing that he can do about it. Now, did you guys hear it? It's my my speakers made that noise. Let me I put the speakers on when I was lifting. Let me take them out. Give me a sec. I shouldn't get that static noise issue or whatever it's called again. Yeah, I think Mavara is kind of synergizing with a lot of my champions actually, because she's gonna spam the heals if other people do buffs on your team, and that works well with Donnie. Predator needs the whale, it's super good for him. And then Rotos needs heals for the passive, and takes a lot of damage even from supports because of Death Dealer. So it kind of is good with everything that I'm using normally anyway. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with you, Nothingness, about the cheating, that the main issue is that Plarium has made it so that people can do it, and obviously they're gonna do it if they can, especially if they really care about the game and are very invested on it. So it's kind of like two-pronged issue, that you can complain about the players doing it and the clans, but the main issue is that is the game that they can do it in the first place. And like I've been saying in every cheating video that I did about this, everybody is saying that we have to boost because other people are boosting, and if they didn't boost, we would win, and then there would be no boosting. So everybody who is really, you know, hardcore about Live Arena, and in the past in Classic Arena 2, they're kind of pressured to cheat if it's something thing to do. Like back in the day, when cheat engine was a thing, and Plarium didn't make some measures against it, people felt that they had to use cheat engine because other people were doing it, and it was the same thing as right now. By the way, I told this on the video that I made in response to Scratch, but we literally had this thing in Mad years ago too. Somebody got caught not boosting. Somebody got caught using cheat engine in the clan. Somebody else in the clan noticed it from his battle logs because they were using the same types of offense teams against the same guy. And that guy was having like faster battles than him. Like exactly 1.5x faster battles. And they were both basically one-shotting the enemy. So there's no way you could do it faster. Except if you had like faster animations or something like that. And there was like a big debate about it. Eventually the guy admitted to it, and then he also says that a couple other people in the clan allegedly were doing it too. And it's the same thing. Somebody's doing it and then everybody has to do it, or they're at a disadvantage. To be honest, I used to really wish for Siphi, and I used to cry about it. I don't really need Siphi that badly anymore. I feel like she would almost be bigger deal in PvE than PvP, but even in PvE, I don't know if she would be better than Mavara right now. At least the team can do more damage with Mavara, and Mavara does more heals. But maybe the Siphi boss could be better in some specific rotations or bosses. But I don't really need Siphi. Siphi is good, a little bit outdated, not super popular anymore. It really isn't in my most wanted list. Or even, you know, I don't think Siphi would make a gigantic difference. Maybe in the sense that I do use Rotos a lot. So Siphi could be like an Ankara. Maybe for that reason. I think outside of the Rotos synergy, it wouldn't be that big deal. Siphi used to be so OP champion. It's a little bit crazy to see that Siphi is quite uncommon in PvP and is kind of relegated to PvE content. I see people using Siphi quite a lot in Chimera and Hydra, barely at all in PvP. I feel like we should be good. He has 2 nukers left, including nice, but I think that it's in Mercurial and not full damage. Might be better. Oh, that was almost got my heal. Well, I have 2 revivers, so I should be good. Thing is though, I have a tons of heals on this team. If I can just... Yeah, that's a little bit bad. If I do the A2, I will get heals from the passive. Okay, now we're good. There's so much heals. This is gonna yeah, there's no way I'm not good. Yeah, we're good, we're good. A little bit panicked there. He did a little bit damage. I have so much heals, plus the utility. We have Donny passive, we have 2 revivers, we have Mavara with unkillable and whales. I feel like we just can't die here, especially when the Nice is in Mercurial. Often the battle just starts. It's the second phase of the boss battle when everybody else is dead and it's only Nice alive. But I feel like it's kind of gonna be not a problem now with these champions. I think Mavara with double reviver and Donny is just too... It's gonna be too much for the Nice. Should I do A2 or A3? I think I go A2. It looks really high health, so I feel... Okay, maybe I think I definitely would have killed it, but I'm definitely gonna kill it the next turn. I wanted to play it safe. I don't think it mattered. Even if I didn't... if I wasted the A3 now and it didn't kill it, we would totally be alive the next time I get the opportunity. Yeah, the Mavara equalize health is super OP, and that's not even the only heal that she does. She heals with the passive too, so the heals are kind of endless. Come on. Speed? No. Ooh, it's kind of good, but would you use this on a nuker though? Bro, we got like perfect nuker stats. I need to roll it, or at least a little bit. But I kind of need speed. Nobody expects me to be fast. Maybe we can get a couple lucky quad or penta speeds on speed sets and make some kind of surprise comeback at some point. These would be kind of the biggest deal. If I get like penta or quad, okay, we didn't get that. If I were to get that, I would definitely Chaos or it. What am I gonna use this piece for? Any recommendations in the chat? I don't think it's even meta for PvE or nukers, because we're gonna run like 6-piece, what you call it? 6-piece Merciless with 2-piece Chill. There's no room for Impulse, but I guess I could run 2-piece Impulse instead of 2-piece Chill, maybe. It's really good stats, but I don't know if that's even like top tier for any situation. Why didn't I have gear filters on? I shouldn't keep any items from Fire Knight, to be honest. Okay, a little bit rolling. Let's see if we get lucky with anything. No, that's Punk, and the other two is not gonna roll. Yeah. Oh, this is 5-star. Even if this was a triple, it wouldn't be that big deal. I don't think it would almost be even worth it to Chaos or. At least it wouldn't be big priority. Okay, I'm gonna look at those later on. This is just PvE stuff. Even if I get a perfect piece from these, nothing is gonna be relevant in PvP. Okay, double roll, but on the wrong stat. I think I have like 3 triple speed weapons on Feral, maybe even 4. I think I have 4 of them. It's just so common to get on Feral because you only get mythic pieces. I mean, well, depends, you know, depends, but if you're on, I don't think you even have to be in tier 8 for it. Where is the rankings? No, not this one. Where can I see it? Is it here? Yeah, even if you're tier 6, you're only gonna get mythic items. Well, I think Mavara is probably S tier for PvE. For PvP it's a little bit hard. I would say that Mavara is like, right now, I would put it like high A tier. I think S tier would be a bit too much. But I think high A tier for a fusion champion and a legendary champion is really good. It's almost only mythics with few voids in the S tier and barely no other champions. Like Predator, is there any non-mythic or void that would be S tier in PvP? Like Fabian. Fabian and Predator, those are the only 2. Right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I think we're just gonna have fun with the Harvest Jack in this battle. Let's early pick Ambrose so that we get it. There's no way he's gonna pick Harvest Jack, and Harvest Jack is hopefully gonna take care of the issues with Ambrose that he can't deal with block damage or unkillable. Solanar is Void, but I agree, Solanar is not only S tier but arguably the best, or at least top 5 champions for PvP right now. So he would definitely be in it, but he's a Void, so he's not a normal legendary champion. Yeah, we go Harvest Jack. Honestly, it's kind of, I feel like it's gonna be great against both Joan and Leonardo. Now, they probably are gonna be running Lightning Gauge. I mean, they are, these 2 are. But I mean, like in general, but it's still gonna be worth it. We have the A1 too. I mean, Mavara does turn with their boost though. She does do that with the passive. You can't use it as an active skill, but she actually does do it. Okay, plain Vitu. Which one is better right now in the current meta? Mavara or Hilvi? Go. Give me your verdict. Which one is better? Okay, can we get some buff strips? Please? Okay, not too much. No buff strips on the ones that mattered. Bro, Jack is goated. Jack is actually good. People say that I'm trolling with the Jack, but the joke is on on other people. It's actually kind of good. We got a little bit unlucky there. You know, both of the stone skins were protected by the lightning gauge and the stone skin itself. We could have gotten 2 buff strips on both of those 2 champions that rely on their buffs, and we could have gotten block buff debuff on them, but sadly it didn't happen. But it could have happened. We still have the A1. We can just perma spam A1 on the Leonardo, assuming, you know, he's not veiled, but we can just spam A1 and try to buff strip those unkillables and counterattacks and other nasty things. Oh, so we agree. I thought you would say Hilvi is better just to you know, just to fight against the power, but you actually admitted that he is better. Is there any other S tier, non-mythics, non-voids, Fabian and Predator? Can you come up with anything else? I feel like Fabian has to be S tier, there's no way that he's not, but is it just those two? Can we steal the ally protection? No? Would have been nice. Oh fuck, weak hit. Unfortunate. Should I do A1 or A3? I'm always like hesitating to do the A3, but it's kind of good to do it even when you're not using it as a revive, but I think we go A1. Bro, no cap, on the last day of live arena, I saw multiple people using Jack. I wanna say it was because of my video about him, maybe not, but you know, I have seen other people. I saw multiple top 100 players using Jack. It is on video, not too often, but I did saw multiple battles of Jack on enemy team. I feel like if I use him a lot more, and I think I'm gonna use him a lot more on next season, because I will be using Nakarada a lot less, since I got Mercurial builds on more champions. I think he's actually kind of good. It's not even just a meme. It's also a meme, but it's not just a meme. It's actually a pretty decent CC champion to use right now. Better than Fabian? Definitely not. Better than Armand's? Definitely yeah. That's how I would put it. For this man to talk down on Hilvi and then try to show Jack down our throats is wild to me. No one is using that piece of shit. Well, it is what it is. This is what we have and this is what we're using. And honestly, Jack is pretty good. That's how I feel about it. Also, Hilvi versus Jack will totally win that matchup. Just saying. Jack would 1 versus 1 Hilvi. Wouldn't even be close. Wait. No. Did he get block revive? Fuck. I think he got the block revive. I didn't see it. Yeah, fuck me. Okay, we still lost. I thought I was good. Where was the Donatello passive? Fuck. Okay. Next. We were doing so good. Until that point. But yeah, oh, Ballas. For PvP, S tier. I have to like double check. S tier is very high bar. I don't know about S tier. Ballas S tier. Okay, let's do a poll about it. You guys can decide it. Oh, okay. Now we got a try hard on our hands. I bet the Mary is gonna be 9-piece Mercurial too. Maybe this could be a Jack battle as well. Okay, Rotosen. Maybe not. Maybe I go triple Nuker. Actually, no. I can do. I literally can do this with Jack. I kind of want to go with Jack, to be honest. Ankara passive would be really good, though. I think I go Ankara. Okay, the vote is up. Cast your ballots. Is Pallas S tier? Okay, we could totally go Bayek ban. So it's really not that bad. I think we go Bayek ban actually, yeah. Double Reviler and Bayek ban, and I feel like I should be pretty good against this guy. Oh, he went Ankara ban. Actually, I don't dislike it. He could have banned one of the nukers, but it's not a bad ban. I don't think my Ankara gets banned very often. Okay. What now? I kind of want to start with the whale, to be honest. Maybe the increased resistance is gonna work against the Ezio? Maybe? Whale for the matter, but I guess we just do it next turn. Double counterattack from Predator because of his passive and because of the Deterrence Mastery. It looks a little bit weird. When it happens, people often ask what was that, and I'm just preempting that potential question. I have very good 9-piece Mercury on Hilvi. Should I put it on Mavara? Honestly, probably would be relevant to have both of those geared in Mercurial if you can do it, but kind of depends what other champions you use and what kind of speeds, what kind of teams are you running, which one is better. I don't want to say there's like one fits all solution, but probably both of them would be good to be geared if you have them and you don't have like, you know, Theodosias and Galatirs and those kind of champions. Okay, I think... By the way, it's so nice to get the whales. My Predator really loves the company of Mavara. It's so good. I multiple times spoke on streams that maybe I need to actually build my Predator in accuracy and put accuracy banner, because I feel like it would make the difference in so many battles. Maybe I just need to play more with whale buffers. Okay, he got the Predator though. Speaking of his OP-ness. Let's go early Embrus pick. We're gonna check it if they go for block damage buffs. I think I have a solution. If they go for those. Yeah, he took my toy, but I took Mavara. So he can get the whales, hopefully. Okay, Rotos is really good against all of those champions. We're definitely gonna pick him this time. By the way, did you guys notice I wasn't, I was using other nukers today. Not just Rotos in every battle. What nukers though? I mean, not nukers, what supports, I mean. Ankara and Mavara, I guess. I kind of want to blast pick Rotos. I don't really want to pick it yet. I could pick something else too if I have to, so... Okay, I think we're just gonna go check. It is kind of good against Hilvi, but he has the cleanse, so... It's not that OP, but we're just gonna go with it anyway. If you were to pick something with block damage, it would be really bad for us. I guess Maritska does do it if you have poisons or bombs. But somebody that would actually do it in this battle. I use poisons and bombs so rarely that I forgot for a second that Maritska even has that passive. I feel like I ban either one of the nukers or Donatello. Donatello passive would be kind of annoying too, but I think we go... let's go Predator ban. Embrus is gonna... Yeah, Embrus is gonna have good affinity against Gizmak. And I would have been really shocked if he went for the Embrus ban, so I think we might be good. What's up, Wreck-It Nick? Is this Harry Potter music? I don't know which specific song is playing. Wait, can I actually check it? I probably can see what is playing right now. It's not Harry Potter. Fuck, where can I see it? I don't know which song it is. I have a playlist of songs. It's mostly like Alexander Nakarada's music, then there's some Jordan Liberty or NC-Soft music, and then some Oblivion music. Those are what I'm using. If it's something weird, maybe you're hearing like an Oblivion song. I don't know what is like Harry Potter music. Maybe somebody can recognize the song. Oh, it's Throne and Liberty music, okay. Is it the Throne and Liberty like main theme, or is it one of the other songs? I really like the Throne and Liberty main theme. It's one of my favorite game songs, to be honest. And so Throne and Liberty is owned by NC-Soft, which is kind of funny because it almost sounds like NC Sound, which you guys might be familiar with. No copyright, or NC Songs, I guess is the original one. No copyright songs, but the company behind Throne and Liberty, NC-Soft, they literally have a YouTube channel called NC Sound, and they let people use their music for free. They have like a website and everything about it, but yeah, they're pretty cool. They have crazy good music, and you actually can use it for free. And the thing is that there's many music that, like the Alexander Nakarada's music, for instance, I get like copyright takedowns or copyright claims left and right. Basically almost every video gets claimed. Even though I'm using his music like legally, I have permission to use it, and I also pay for it. He has like, you know, small music label and he gets harassed, but I will never get copyright claimed from Throne and Liberty's music, even though I don't even pay for it, because it's a big Korean gaming company and they're just gonna... If somebody, you know, somebody meddles with their copyrights on YouTube, the heaven is gonna like smite those people down. They have a little bit more lawyers at their arsenal, so it's very safe to use their music, because, or just any like music from big games in general, if they let people use their music, because nobody's gonna dare to make like fraudulent content ID claims, or like put it so on YouTube that they get the money out of those songs. But for some random YouTubers that make music, other people claim their stuff all the time. So yeah, shout out to NC-Soft. It's a great gaming company, and they also even support the content creators with their excellent music. Go look up NC Sound on YouTube. The issue is that a lot of their music, it's like there is singing, and it's Korean singing, so it's a little bit always not thematic for my stuff. And they have many really good musics that just don't really fit the kind of sound that I like to use. So I don't use like everything that they have, and they have tons. but you can use it, and it's really, really high tier music that they have available. It's not even like it's not a music company, it's a gaming company. They make actual games, MMOs, but as their side hustle, they want to let content creators have music that they can use safely on YouTube. It's actually a big W for the Koreans. So I'm always gonna be using the Throne and Liberty team and chilling for NCSoft. They might do pay to win MMOs, but they are good and they let me use their music, so I can't complain. I'm looking forward to Ion 2, which is gonna be released like most likely after summer this year. It's already out in Korea, but not on Europe. But from what I've heard, I have some friends from Throne and Liberty actually, some other ones too, that are playing it right now actively in Korea. And usually the Western version is gonna be slightly different than the Asian releases. They're gonna be more pay to win and more grindy. But from what I've heard, Aeon 2 is like uber duper pay to win. So it's probably not gonna be I'm sure it's gonna be less pay to win on the Western release, but I'm not expecting it to not be pay to win. That's pretty good damage from 9-piece Mercurial Empress. Can't complain about that. But yeah, there's a lot of like professional, professional Nigerian scammers on YouTube that they will just claim like random popular songs, and then automatically every video that is using that song, even if they have right to use it, they will get all of the money out of all of those videos. It's kind of crazy that it works that way, and you don't, get fined or go to prison when you do it, but it's very common. It's being done a lot on YouTube, including music labels. Music labels do it too. Like, they have like some random guy that is like signed up for like a music label. They will make a remix out of a popular song, and then they will put the remix on the YouTube Content ID system, and then they will claim all of the money from every single video that is using the original music. It's such a weird system. Maybe not relevant for other people, but I have been dealing with this a lot. I have more than one copyright claim per video on my channel. I have more copyright claims than videos. I have won every single one of them, but I get like every video gets multiple copyright claims generally. Sometimes one slips through and I don't get a single one, but often one video will get like 5 different copyright claims. I said this before, it could be so easily fixed. Like, I wanna go vengeance. I think those people should go prison, to be honest. Like, people go to prison for doing fraud. These people, because it's automated, they do like, hundreds of thousands or millions or trillions of fraud when they claim like some popular songs. If they just got like a little bit fine, like €100 fine per fraudulent copyright claim, those people would be like billions in debt instantly. Or they could also go to prison, but if they got just a tiny amount of fine, they would be so much in debt that nobody would dare to do it. Because there's so much videos on YouTube, and if you fraudulently claim like one popular song, there's gonna be crazy amount of videos that is using that song. And all they need is like somebody, disputes the song like too late or forgets to do it, or it's like old video and they don't check. And even if most people dispute the song and, get their money back, but they're stealing, a little bit from like you know, infinite amount of videos, and it's super worth it for them to do it. So somebody might have like a year-old video, like some big channel, that is not like a relevant part of their like money that they make, but it makes a little bit money, and then it gets claimed, and they don't even see it or notice it, and you know, they do that to like millions or tens of millions or hundreds of millions of videos, and they're actually making like a lot of money from doing those kind of scams. Should we go with West Steel? But yeah, Mercurial OP. Yumeko or Theodosia? He's gonna go first with Lamasu anyway. I think I go for Theodosia, but I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay, he banned my Reviver. Let's see. I might lose this one. What's up, Albert Chinger? I probably butchered that, but pretty close. Okay. Now it's not looking bad. Now it's looking really good. As long as we don't get like Aspect of Zeroth or something. Oh, how did I not have damage? Fuck. But it's not over yet, but I'm kind of surprised that I didn't have the damage to kill him and get extra turn there. I mean, it doesn't... I don't think it's gonna matter. He's not gonna kill Vesteel. So he's gonna still do the A3 on next turn. And then we're gonna be safe. Then we're gonna have the unkillable for... Oh, fuck. He did big damage. He almost killed Vesteel through Necrot Protection. Fuck. She even has a passive that reduces all of the damage that she takes by 30%. So even though she's not tanky, but if you have like big shield and Necrot Protection, it will definitely add up. But she almost got one-shotted anyway. That's kind of crazy. I can't kill it, but I can... Well, I don't think it... Just do A1. Yeah, just do A1. I could remove the heal, but he's also gonna counter-attack and heal anyway, so... I don't think it matters. We should be good. Regardless, there's nothing that he can do about this. He does have the Xibia though. Let's see, it's a little bit more complicated. Oh no, we got taunted. I could have done A2, which would have ignored the block damage. I feel like I should still be safe. Nice is too OP. No, come on. He got the taunt. Okay, we're good. He got the taunt up again. How did he get the cooldowns back so fast? Did he proc like cooldown reduction with the mastery, or was that just him being so fast with the passive? I'm pretty sure this guy had like kind of good gear on the nice. It wasn't the weak one. We're almost on 10 battle win streak. And the Joan battle that we lost to, we were doing well. We were totally winning, but the Joan got the block revive. I don't know what happened with the Donatello passive. It's just sad that Swift Parry and Deflection can only be gotten through Platinum. I would bet that they're gonna add it to some other content, and we were just talking about this in content creator chat yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm pretty sure there will be some changes. They didn't tell us anything, they didn't say that we're gonna fix it, or they didn't comment on it at all. I'm sure they got that response many times from like feedback, including content creators. Also, I would bet that they would have done it even without people's input. I'm almost surprised they didn't do it from beginning, but I'm sure it's in the plans that they will add it to some other avenues eventually. I would be surprised if they do not do that. It's kind of like a waste of content that you have like an entire item set that is gatekept to 500 players. It's a little bit weird design, and I don't think it was intended to be that way. It's just whatever update or content where you can also get those isn't released yet, but it was already like planned, you know, when they was thinking about this content. That would be my guess. I have no inside knowledge about it. Oh, this guy, H2O, this guy got top 100 last season. I fought him a lot. I think he got top 100 probably both of the 2 last seasons. At least he was very actively and in the top 100 in both of them. This shouldn't be an easy battle. Oh, he took them Mavara as well. He took half of my champions. He got both the Predator and Mavara. Fuck. Should I go with Westeel again? Maybe I go with Westeel. Either Rotos or Westeel. Let's see. Let's see what he picks first. I got the last one. What's up, Artori? I do see other people talking about Deflection Defile, but I see it more in the chat than in the battles. But often people talk about it, that, you know, let's do Gizmark, or let's do Nell, or can you do it on this guy? But in practice, I don't see it a lot. Do I dare to go with Westeel? I kind of want to go with Westeel. But he has both Lockout and Gizmark. Westeel would be good against the Mavara if we could just survive on her to get a turn. Maybe I go Gizmark ban instead of the Fabian. Okay, not good. Wait, fuck, is this guy watching the stream? I don't know, it almost feels like he's watching the stream. He took his time thinking about the bans, and he went for the Donatello when I didn't ban the Fabian. Fuck. That didn't work out well. And nobody got weak hit too. That's rigged. Both Angora and Westeel could have gotten a weak hit. I think it's over. Yeah, it's over. Fuck. Okay, next. We got destroyed in that battle. Oh fuck! Thanks for the thanks for the raid, CK Rank Gaming. It's like a while ago, 40 minutes ago. I wasn't looking at the tweets chat, but thanks for the raid. Little bit too late. I think he's not gonna know, but thank you anyway. Oh, I forgot about the poll. Let's see. I'm surprised it's this close. 39% of the people in the chat think that Pallas is S tier. I don't know, was I underestimating Pallas? I didn't think that... I thought it would be a lot more slanted than that, to be honest. I just didn't say anything about it because I didn't want to... You know... I didn't want to affect the, you know, the votes, so I didn't say my opinion, but I thought it would be like way more slanted than 40-60. I didn't see Pallas a lot, to be honest, in the live arena in the last season. Nobody was really using it. I saw it maybe like a couple times, but not too many times. Crew Traxa, I was seeing it a lot. I don't think we had some battles with her today, but not many. I think she's one of the most popular picks in the current meta, even though it's kind of new with the buff, but everybody was using it. Crew Traxa is like an actual S tier champion now with the buff. Harvest Jack it is. Why not? It's gonna be, you know, there's gonna be potential as long as, you know, it's 50-50 against the stone skins and the lightning cages and so on, but there's very high potential in this battle. Let's even ban the Galatir so he loses the cleanse. Let's see if we can do it. What's up, Alvator? I'm doing really good. I was talking about it at the start of the stream that I have been like lifting and dieting this year, and early on in the year I was dieting more, and I was eating like super low calorie diets. Now I've been lifting more and I've been eating, you know, not bad, but I have been actually like eating carbs and everything in the last couple weeks, and I feel like, you know, quite good. There's a little bit, you know, maybe drama in the game right now, but as far as real life I'm doing good. I was doing, you know, earlier today I was lifting. I did really hard session yesterday. I've been just, you know, making gains, and I feel good about it, to be honest. Also because I was dieting so hard earlier this year, and now when I eat like actual food, actual food I mean like also carbs and not just little bit of meat and chicken and starve meat and vegetables and starve all day. Now I feel like I have a lot of energy. Not only do I get energy drinks, but I actually get food too, so I feel really good. Only sport is missing. Yeah, I don't really do a sport right now. I mean, if fishing counts, but I'm waiting for little bit warmer weathers. I don't have a pet. When I was growing up, we always had cats, but I never owned a pet myself. I moved out, I think when I was 20, so like 12 years ago. In that entire time, I never had a pet, but up to that point, my family always had cats. I think we can just do anything. I don't need to hold on with the A2. What? Harvest Jack killed the nice. That's pretty cool. Fervor OP. See, you guys are saying that I'm okay. I should have cancelled the auto there. Done A1. You guys are telling me that I'm glazing the Jack. Jack just beat nice 1 versus 1. What more evidence you want to? He literally killed nice. I bet you didn't see this before. Anyway. One fourth of players on planet with Maud and don't use her. Oh, I'm 1/4 of players. I do use Maud. Right now, she's not really one of my... She's probably my 3rd most used nuker. I think I use Maud more than Duchess. But I'm not using Maud too much right now, no. Also because I can't afford to, you know, put Mercurial on everybody. Maud is not on Mercurial. Harvest Jack has kind of bad Mercurial. He was in better build before, but I stole multiple of his best pieces for Mavara. Mavara got the good stuff. Harvest Jack is kind of getting the scraps, but he's still good. Maud is not getting anything, so maybe when she's also in Mercurial I will use her a little bit more. Maybe when they pick like a bomb team or something like that, Nell, where you need Mercurial champions, I would have that option, but right now she's kind of like a PvE healer. I can use her, but especially with the total card, when I'm starting to use champions in Mercurial, I don't need cleanse that much. It's a little bit less needed, because when you really don't want to get CC'd is at the start of the battle, and Mercurial kind of deals with that pretty well. It's not bulletproof. Marius can take all of the stacks by himself and then somebody can move. But I'm getting CC'd obviously a lot less if I have multiple champions in 9-piece Mercurial. Oh, GG H2O. GG. How much weight did you lose? I think I've lost like 8 kilos, but I ran out of battery on my scale, so I haven't checked it in like a week. But I wasn't like... I wasn't eating bad, but I wasn't like hardcore dieting in the last 2 weeks, so probably didn't lose a lot of weight in the last week. So let's say 8 kilos, which is a good amount, but I kind of want to like double it. Then I'm good, but I want to get like, you know, actually fit. I want my belly like completely gone. I want no, you know, I don't want to be like a skeleton, but I want to be like actually super fit, like I used to be. Okay. Ambrose, and then what? I guess we go with the today's comfort team. How does my Ambrose do damage when he's in 9-piece Mercurial and any other health nuker? Well, I noticed in the last season that in the top 100, I feel like probably 50% of Nice are in Mercurial, so they do have enough damage with that build, which surprised me a little bit, honestly. But Empress does get the ignore defense from his A3, so I feel like it's not as bad on him as other people. He can still get a good amount of ignore defense naturally. I think we have to go triple nuker. So I could ban Bayek, but I kind of want to ban... actually I should ban Bayek. Hecaton is gonna be 9-piece Mercurial, potentially Marius too. I'm a little bit tempted to ban one of the nukers. But I think we just go Bayek. What do I think about Pallas? Well, obviously, you know, 40% of the poll said that Pallas is S tier, so I need to think about Pallas more. I haven't thought about her too much because nobody has played with her from what I've seen. I've seen her like a couple times, but she hasn't been popular. She hasn't done anything crazy, so I guess I need to I need to think about it more if half of the chat thinks that Pallas is S tier. What's my gaming background? Well, I basically played a lot of MMOs. I used to play, well, all kinds of games, but mostly like RPG games when I was little. Like real-time strategy games like Vesnot and Heroes of Might and Magic and Age of Empires and those kind of things. But I think the first MMO that I played was RuneScape, and I want to say, no, I was 6 years old when I played RuneScape. It was in the first grade. Everybody in Finland was playing RuneScape at the time, and I played, you know, probably like, I should make a count, but probably I played like, I want to say maybe like 15 to 20 different MMOs. I pretty much, you know, try a new MMO every year at some point, even more than one. Should I just go? Do I have enough damage to kill the Marius with the A1? I feel like I probably don't. I should just go A2. I played tons of different MMOs, multiple different ones, during the, you know, time the trade has been up. Last year I was playing Throne of Liberty. I also played Alien. Oh fuck. I need to think about which ones were released during this time. I played RuneScape again during this time too. Then what's the name of the game? I can check it up from Steam. The one game that had like 2 versions of it released in the last 7 years. Wait. I also played Albion Online. Oh fuck. Well, we lost the battle anyway. I didn't like Lost Ark. I tried it for like a day, but I knew that Lost Ark wasn't a real MMO. Oh yeah, Bless Online. Bless Online 1 and Bless Online 2. Both of those were released during raid times. Then there was like couple Korean or Chinese MMOs that I forget. There was that one where you could like fly and all of characters had wings. I don't even remember what's the name of that game anymore, but I played a lot of MMOs, you know, World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls Online, bunch of them. I also played Elder Scrolls Online during the raid times as well, at one point. For like 1.5 years. It wasn't even that short amount of time. But I'm mostly MMO player. For me, raid is kind of a MMO substitute while I'm waiting for new MMOs. Last one was Throne of Liberty for me, and probably next one is gonna be Ion 2 later on this year. But MMO games are not doing too well these days. I just want to pick Jack in every game, but should I pick Jack with Rotos? Nah, we're gonna pick it. I'm probably gonna pick Rotos in this battle. Okay. His team doesn't look too bad. I think I'll go a little bit, maybe Rotos would be too tryhard. Let's go with Leonardo. What's up, Mark? Yeah, I'm planning to play Ion. Or are you not, like, are you asking what that game is? It's like a Korean MMO. There's like there's the normal Ion, but the second version is coming out after summer. Well, it's out in Korea right now, but it's gonna come out to West later on this year. Actually, speaking of friends that Spiral is talking about, I have multiple of friends that played MMOs with me in other games. I often see the same people, you know. Like every time there's a new MMO, I will meet somebody that I haven't talked with for many years, but we used to be friends or clanmates in some other MMO years ago. It always happens every time because it's the same group of people that play every single new MMO basically. But I have a couple different friend groups that are gonna play Ion too, so people from different guilds and games that I played, you know, so I will have contacts there. I haven't made super hardcore plans. I haven't joined a guild before the game is released, which I have done for some other games, but I have like multiple friend groups that are gonna play it, so. But they're gonna basically play. They're gonna play anything, any half decent new MMO that comes out. They're gonna play those too, so. Yeah, it's Ion, yeah. I mean, Jordan Liberty is Korean. Koreans like MMOs more than Western people, so very big portion of the kind of MMOs that I'm thinking about. A very big portion of them are Korean. Most of them are Asian and not Western. And the Western versus like Asian or Korean MMOs, they're like very different style. I actually do like the Korean style, but the Korean style is like super hardcore and super grindy. It's not really it doesn't work as well with the Western audience. Not only do you need to like no-life those games, but they also go pay to win. They always try to cut down on the pay to win a little bit for the Western version, but rarely they actually do it like fully, or they do it at the start and then later on they, you know, turn to the dark side. But I do like the Korean MMO game style. I think they do better MMOs than Western people for sure. The biggest issue with their games is like how they monetize, not the games itself. I feel like the games are way better than the Western MMOs, but the monetization often kind of ruins those games and prevents them from becoming more popular. Yeah, Empress is gonna be a good pick. It's off-season, not tryharding too much in the battles, just having a little bit fun, so I don't want to take it too hard on every battle. There was a couple people like the H2O guy that we fought a couple battles ago that was definitely top 100 last season, so it's not like, you know, we don't want to look down on the enemies, but it's a lot more chill than it was during the season. I'm meeting a lot of more variety of champions, and I'm also not, you know, really playing with the same champions I was mostly picking during the season. What's my Leonardo build? I can show it to you after this battle. It's pretty basic, kind of outdated stone skin lethal build. You don't have to build Leonardo too fast. It's not like you want to build him slow on purpose, but you don't have to build him as fast as other nukers. It's kind of good if he goes just after the enemy nukers and outlasts them with his buffs, but I would definitely build him in Mercurial, like almost everything else too, if you can these days. But I don't have him in Mercurial yet, and it wasn't like a biggest priority for me. I would much rather get Westeel or Carnage in Mercurial than Leonardo, but I want to do him too eventually. Okay, ironically, where Windsmith, actually multiple of my friends in Throne and Liberty asked me if I want to play it, but where Windsmith is not really like a proper MMO. There was one Indonesian guy that we were in the same Throne and Liberty clan a couple of times. There was a little bit drama, you know. One clan died, the other clan wasn't good, and we kind of moved to a couple different clans together with him. We were like part of the same party. Like, because you we were fighting in 5-man parties in that game. I wanna say it was 5. But then he quit like way before I quit the game, and I was in several different clans after that. He was asking me to play Where Winds Meet. I think there was a couple other people. But Where Winds Meet is not really like MMO in the first place. I didn't even want to try it. It looked cool, but it's not like an actual MMO. Oh fuck. I should have gone for the A2. I was like thinking about it there. Is he gonna proc the block damage if I do A3? God damn it. What do I do? Only strengthen is protected. Okay, we're good. I beat CLS Telk in Classic Arena this morning. Couldn't believe Maritzka, Predator, Quicksil and Galatir. All +4 got them with my demons in Mercurial. I think we were talking about him in Authentic stream yesterday, who is another ex-Mad player. So is that account. I wanna say that like Telkaron, I'm pretty sure that's Telkaron, was one of the big, you know, account owners in Mad. I think it's a guy called Deeps who actually plays it on that account, but that's like an ex-Mad account. Both the owner and the driver of that account are like used to be in Mad for many years. Oh fuck. Embrys got bonked. But yeah, that's not a weak account. Authentic was telling me yesterday that I should join CLS now with all of the cheating drama and stuff, and multiple other ex-Mad players, including Scratch, joined it, and we need to make it like a streamer or content creator clan. I don't know how you know, I don't know how happy with me Scratch is right now. I don't know if he would feel too, you know, too good about it, and I'm not really planning to leave Alio right now anyway, but you know, he kind of joked about it, that we need to make CLS a content creator clan. I guess they have like both multiple ex-Mad players and multiple content creators there, so there would be kind of, you know, bunch of people that I know in that clan. I guess they have multiple clans. I think it's like a cluster or like a gaming community that also plays other games. Do I have enough damage to kill the Maritzka? I almost hope I don't. Do I? Okay, I do. Oh, okay, never mind. We're good. Okay. Easy. I forgot we still had the Devas up on her. Okay, let's go. Carnage was the hidden MVP in that battle. He would scratch my eyes out. Why would you like a content creator clan? That will just get you disconnected from reality. It's not like I specifically want to be in content creator clan. Authentic was just memeing about it, you know, we're old clanmates, you know. And both content creators too. I don't have anything against being in a content creator clan, but I'm not specifically trying to be in one either, to be honest. Before I quit, I made my own clan. After I got kicked out of Mad and they went full whale. We actually had multiple content creators in my clan. I wasn't trying to make it one, but we were kind of, you know, we did have several content creators. It happened with that one too. Wait, no, okay, I'm not gonna pick Harvest Jack in this battle. I don't know yet if I'm gonna ban Grixia or not. Maybe I should have picked Nakarada. He got both Empress and Vesteel. I don't have like any tanky champions. Well, I could go Leonardo. Let's see. Not really. Like I have to pick a Stone Skin champion now, either Galleos or somebody. Without Nakarada? I mean, I guess it has to be one of those. There's no way I'm gonna pick Vesteel against this. Well, I could pick Carnage. He would be an option. But I almost wanna go a little bit memey with Leonardo in this one. What I usually say about, you know, people picking turtles in live arena being troll pick, forget about that. I was winning a lot with turtles on when I was playing yesterday off stream as well. Am I going for Emperor's Soul? I'm planning to go for it. If it's really hard to do the summoning event, I'm not gonna wail for it, so in that case I'm gonna skip. And I will be happy getting the fusion token. That was my main goal. But if it's possible to go for the 5-star soul, I will do it as well. I don't think it's gonna like be earth-shattering difference for Empress, but it will be, you know, it will not be bad, and I do have the 9-piece Mercurial set on him right now, so it kind of makes him a lot more relevant than he was a few days ago. To me personally. But I'm trying to think about long term, so I'm not trying to go for like all of the, you know, like short term little bit upgrades. I'm trying to think about, you know, how I can compete with the Uber whales eventually. So the 5-star Ember Soul is not gonna like change my account, but if I can get it without too much effort, I will go for it. But the main prize for me was the token. So that I can get my Fabian and my should I do A2 or A3? I feel like A3 might not kill it. It's high health with shield. I think I just do A2. We're gonna get the extra turn with the passive hopefully anyway, but yeah, I need the fusion tokens. I need to get Fabian. I need to get 2 Pythons to get +4 Predator. So that's gonna be like really good in long term. I don't think 5-star soul for Empress is not gonna be like a long term relevant thing. Maybe little bit, but very, very little. As I've said many times, Empress is a really good champion. He's not meta. He doesn't deal with the meta champions. He's very popular in general. He's almost never used at the top ranks. He's not popular. It's not because he's bad champion. He's really good, but he doesn't like do the meta stuff. He doesn't ignore block damage. He doesn't ignore unkillable. He doesn't do those things to himself. He doesn't do something crazy like Bayek or Solanar. There is just other things that take priority over him. But he's a good champion, so fuck. I think I'll leave the Predator alive. He falls off a little bit in the end game. Is it safe to do the revive? I feel like it should be. Yeah, that's also one thing. I said that on my original video about the event too. It's debatable. One guy like literally during this session was like talking about the accuracy debate on him and was making like an argument for the contrary. But on him specifically, 4-star soul is almost better than 5-star because you will get extra accuracy, and on his second form he will either deal double damage if you have more accuracy than them, or you will ignore defense if you have less accuracy. And almost always ignore defense is better than the damage, but it's not like that in, you know, sometimes it's close, sometimes one would be better, Generally the ignore defense is better though, so it could almost be downgrade sometimes to go from 4-star to 5-star on him specifically. And it's not like we can, you know, get the 5-star soul and then upgrade it to 6-star with the shop. But it's still, you know, obviously it's worth it to go for it over not having the soul or not having 4-star. So, and I use him, so I think it makes sense to try to get it. Shinny is the 13th warrior. What does that mean? I don't know the reference at all. You need to elaborate. Look at this magic trick from Mavara. He is, you know, almost dead, but he has unkillable and total guard, so he's good. Protoss is not, you know, too good. And boom. We're good. He's actually so good. And she's gonna get healed even more. Every time one of my other champion takes a turn, Mavara is gonna heal with the passive. We could do the unkillable again, and it's not even over yet. I probably should do it, just to keep it up. Yeah, just do it again. It didn't even end, and we have it back up. I mean, Theodosia does the same thing, and Theodosia is OP. Not as good as Theodosia. That kind of tells you how OP Theodosia is. She's like nerfed version of Theodosia, and she's really good. That almost seems too good sometimes. I don't even have her build tanky, and she's way more tanky than my Duchess, you know. Sometimes it doesn't work that way, but generally, yeah, with her abilities. My Duchess is almost twice the health that she has. She's actually not very high health at all. Yeah, I was able to farm the 21 Dark Elves without her, but now it's like gonna be super easy. It wasn't like 100% run for me without her, now it's definitely gonna be. This fight is kind of lasting long though, and I think he still has the Galatir passive up again, so it's actually, you know, we totally can still lose it. So maybe we're gonna start block reviving soon as well. The Odin is just, you know, Odin is OP. Odin is my most hated champion in the game, if somebody in the chat doesn't know. People so often underestimate Odin, and he's one of the best. I think she should have healed normal. She should have healed herself to full. I don't know. Let me just double check. I think it's just. I think that might have been a bug. I don't think it should have worked like that in this situation. She still had unkillable and total guard, so it didn't matter. But I'm pretty sure she should have gotten. Yeah, she should have gotten healed to full. You're right about that. It's one of those bugs. I guess they fixed some of the bugs in relation to her, and people talk about it in the content creator chat too. But I guess that still doesn't fully work like it should. Oh, it's Bumpy Games. He's another content creator. I fought against him quite many times before. Let's see. I would assume that he's streaming right now. Let's see if he is. Yeah. We are fighting this guy. Go subscribe to his channel if you are interested. Pretty sure he's like Russian, could be Ukrainian, don't ask me. I can't speak either one of those languages, but I do fight him pretty often. I probably fought him like more than 20 times. Pretty regularly. I don't think he was pushing for top 100, but like mid-season I was meeting him a lot. Not 100% sure, but I don't think I saw him in the last couple days. Oh, he got the Embers. How tryhard are we going here? I guess I will have to use Rotos in this battle. I think we still go, maybe not too. We got with the Jack. Let's see if we can, you know, go with the Jack and get the win. Would be good against the nice boss and passive, but Galatir is gonna do heal, and he still has 2 picks, so he could pick like potentially even double lockout, which would not be good for a Jack pick. But I would still rather early pick Jack than Rotos. And well, I don't know if I should talk about it, but on the stream, because somebody might, you know, speak to him. But yeah, I want to pick Rotos against his team. So I didn't want to pick it too early on, because I want to actually get to use it. Okay, Predator ban. Fair enough. I'm pretty sure the Maria is gonna be in 9-piece Mercurial, which is gonna be really hard for Rotos, and she's a very good pick. Oh, he's in Stone Skin, okay. She's good pick against Rotos regardless, but usually they're always in 9-piece Mercurial, and that's really bad for Rotos. But with these, maybe we can live with it. I think I'm just gonna spam all of my abilities and use everything and then try to reset. Oh. Instantly broke the passive. I didn't think we would do enough damage to do it. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. That might actually be good. But if I do like 2 ATUs in raw, because we're gonna reset the cooldowns, and we're hitting like high health Galatir or nice, can we get the buff strip? Please give me buff strip on the Maria. Okay, no. Unlucky. No, nobody got anything. We're gonna get the health on Rotos really fast, so we might be block reviving sooner than later. Have I tried the new Brockney tech in Arena? I kind of briefly tried it when people were talking about it. It's not gonna be in... I think, yeah, it wasn't in anything like that. I think I killed Embers with A3. Oh fuck, feared. I tried it. I feel like it's a little bit inconsistent, because if they have like Stone Skin or Mercurial or anything, it's not gonna work. I mean, like, it's gonna work, it's gonna clear the Mercurial, but it's not gonna kill them if they have Mercurial, and it's not gonna, you know, a lot of Solanars and stuff would be in Stone Skin. I feel like in practice it's like inconsistent. I didn't honestly think it was good enough for like, you know, to be practical. Sometimes it can be really OP, but I don't think it's like a safe pick. I can show Mavara build after this. I think she's like 350 speed. Like 90k health, 600 resistance, 350 speed. Something like that. Okay, can I please get the fears this time? Last time Jack did jack shit. Okay, this is good. Now he got jacked properly. There's so many puns that you can do with the Jack. I think we go for the A3. We're kind of wasting the revives, but I'm kind of trying to cock the Mavara so that she can't go after Rotos. I know she wants to smoke with Rotos, and she's gonna have to do with the Mavara. I don't think there's anybody that I should hit with the A1. Galatir is gonna resist. Let's just try to chunk the Maria a little bit. Ah, fuck, not enough damage. God damn it. Maybe I should have hit, like, Ambrose or Nice and then done A2 on Galatir, but I was kind of thinking it would be enough. Barely not enough damage. Okay, he proc the passive. Okay, now he's definitely gonna die. The whale is really, really helping my Rotos in this battle. Well, okay, she got feared anyway, but whale is doing wonders. Oh wait, I don't think I have the cooldown for revive. Revive now. Ah, we were doing so good. His team is so tanky. It's looking bad now. Fuck, if Rotos got the extra turn there, if we had enough damage to kill the Galatir, it was so close, I think we would have been good. Now it's looking kind of bad. Unless we can keep the CC combo running. Jack is being a menace. Come on! Come on, bro. Wait, no, it's over. Ah. So close! I totally had it. Ah. God damn it. Rotos was the weak link, honestly. We can't put the blame on Jack in that battle. Jack was doing his job. Rotos just didn't do enough damage. Mavara 2, we didn't have revive when we needed it. But the whales were worth it. They kept Rotos alive. He would have been destroyed by Maria otherwise. So... I'm planning to use Marius, but I don't have good gear for him yet. I also don't have Stormcaller. But even if I don't get Stormcaller anytime soon, I'm gonna use him in Mercurial. Just to clear the total guard and so on. But I don't have a good build yet. I also don't have 6-star Blessing. So it's a work in progress, but I'm definitely planning to use him in the future. Can't do everything instantly. I think we go Jack again. Definitely. I feel like if I get like Westeel in Mercurial or Carnage, and they can also both buff strip or buff steal and buff strip, both of them do both, and then I have Jack. We have like a lot of ways to deal with the OP buffs, and we can even use multiple of those in the same battle. I would want to use Westeel a lot more. I'm just not confident that she's getting any turns. I could do that quite often if I pick Necret. I don't like picking Necret. I'm basically picking Necret only to use Westeel, but I would not want to pick Necret in the first place, so when I get Mercurial, that is the plan. Yeah, Crewtraxa is super popular. I think she might be one of the top 5 champions in PvP right now, actually. She shot a lot up in the rankings after the buff. She is very meta. Like Marius here would be pretty good, especially if I ban the Fabian. Am I just gonna go with Rotos? Rotos is so boring. Let's go with let's go with Leonardo. I always use Rotos. I'm a little bit tired of always using him, especially after the last loss. I'm not gonna let him play at all. Yeah, Crewtraxa is really good. I think out of the recent champions, I feel like Solanar is still better, but Crewtraxa is like, you know, almost in the contention of like the top nuker spot right now in PvP. She's really good, and Krudraxa is also great nuker for teams where you use like more than 2 nukers. Oh wait, I was supposed to show the build on who was it? What build did you want me to show? Oh, it was the... I think it was 2 champions. I was supposed to show Leonardo build a while ago, and then also the Mavara build. I totally forgot about it, my bad. On the link in the description on YouTube, you can see my Hell Hades optimizer. All of my builds are there, but I'll try to show it after this battle if I don't forget about it again. Oh fuck, I had auto on. The lightning gauges are kind of cocking Harvest Jack's buff strip quite often, but there's really nothing that you can do about it, and it can go through it, but it's RNG. Having Jack as a new account is that good idea. I don't think Jack is like... There is a lot bigger deals than Jack, but he was recently buffed, and he is quite good. So I wouldn't say he would be bad for a new champion, for a new account, but if you're talking about, you know, let's be honest, if you're talking about like picking one of those bot accounts from websites with like pre-made champions, there is obviously better champions to have than Jack, but he is kind of universal for PvE in the early game. You could use him. Oh fuck. But I'm using him mostly for PvP. Totally usable in, like, he would be good in Faction Wars and Curse City and Grim Forest. Especially for the early game, if you're just trying to get the content done rather than speedrunning it, he would be good. There's no way we can make a comeback. Yeah, it's over. Okay, so Mavara build and Leonardo build. Mavara, 9-piece Mercurial. I'm running Allowed Heal for the speed. The passive doesn't work with her heals at all. Not for the A2 and not for the passive. Neither one of them can proc this, but it does give you speed. You could use something else too. Mastery, Life Harvest. There's like 3 options. You could go with Intimidating Presence, Temporal Chains, or Life Harvest. The other 2 are relevant if you run like speed teams. Life Harvest is just generally good in like any setup, and I don't run speed teams. It's only 1 star, but even the 1 star will give you health destruction, which is, you know, useful. As far as the masteries, I made a video about her, by the way, like yesterday or 2 days ago. I go through everything in detail. First 15 minutes of my video 2 days ago, everything is timestamped. I go through all of the stuff, but here are the masteries. The most important one would be Lasting Gifts, super OP on her. Resistance from Unshakable, depends if you go for resistance. If you don't, then probably like Timely Intervention. Not huge deal either way. I mean, you could go Elixir of Life, it's not that big deal. Most people would go for Timely Intervention. Everything else is kind of, you know, standard that you probably would go for. Solidarity we're going for because we're using the resistance build. Maybe you would go for Delay Death if you didn't use it. Build itself, 92k health, 3.7k defense, 350 speed, and 616 resistance. The focus was kind of speed and little bit resistance on the side with the resistance buff. I'm not expecting to like resist lockouts or resist all the time, but you know, I basically made this build to try to use the resistance buff that she does. I'm gonna try her in another build in a couple days. This is not done yet, but I'll just go for like a full... I'll go with my old Duchess Tanky Bolster build. We'll see which one is better. This one is gonna have like 50k plus more health. The build is gonna be a little bit better in a couple days. It's gonna be more tanky, but no Mercurial. So, oh yeah, the Leonardo build as well. Like I said, I would build him in Mercurial if you can. It's very basic build. Thunderbolt Spear, not like optimal relic. You just what I got for him, and he's not one of my main nukers, though I do use him a lot in like Tag Team Arena and Classic Arena mostly, rather than Live Arena, also in Grim Forest. It's pretty good, you know, typical lethal stone skin build. Nothing too special, not too fast. You don't need to be too fast on him. Oh, we have 5-star accessory, that's a little bit not that good. Because of the way that he works, you almost don't want to build him fast on purpose, because if you outslow the enemy, you will have longer uptime on the unkillable, and you will have stone skin at the start. So generally, I wouldn't go for ultimate speed build on him. You don't have to build him slow on purpose, but he generally should be slower than your other nukers. Good relic for Predator. I'm kind of hoping to get Lens on him soon. And then I would build Predator in the... I would steal the Ember set and give it to Predator. And then he would be in 9-piece Mercurial with Lens and super annoying. I don't want to do it right now because he would not have enough damage. I tried it. Sometimes it works, but the damage would be a little bit issue. What's up? Do I have full faction guardian? No, not even close. I have some factions completed, and I think I have... I think Ogrun is like 2 out of 10 or 4 out of 10, and I don't know if I have any on the new faction and so on. There's a couple factions that are done, and there's a couple of factions that are maybe halfway or less than halfway into it. I think most of my factions are, you know, almost done, but it's not like I have everything completed. It's not that relevant these days anyway. For specific champions, yeah. But most of the top champions are mythics, which don't even get the faction guardian bonus in the first place. Unless they do mythic faction guardians, which I hope they will. They will never do, but maybe they will do it. We're seeing a lot of Embrus picks today. I wanted to play with Embrus. Like I was saying, during the last season, when I was high rank and mostly fighting people in top 100, nobody was ever picking Embrus at all. But today, and during the off season, it's being picked in almost every battle. He's more popular than Marius, which is kind of funny. Marius is the most popular champion on high ranks. Embrus is almost never used. And Marius has been surprisingly uncommon pick today from my enemies. We definitely seen it in battles, but not in every single battle like you normally would see it. I think we go with Rotos and ban the Maria. Maria is such a bad matchup for Rotos, and we can already deal with Niamhe, and Empress is a little bit annoying with the passive, but not too bad, especially since I can't weak hit with the Death Dealer. Thank you, Mark. It has... I just happened to get lucky, I guess. Some of the pieces are not that great, but she has a... It's a 5-star, but I have a pentaspeed banner on Mavara. It's a 5-star, but it's also high rolls in 5-star, so we can like gloop it super hard. I don't know if I would want to use like a legendary 6-star gloop on it anyway, even if it was 6-star. But outside of the gloop, it kind of has very good speed. It's not just that it's, you know, penta 5-star, but it's like almost perfectly rolled 5-star. I think it's just missing one speed, and all of the rolls would have been high roll on her banner. I can show it after this battle. Oh fuck, I hit the wrong target. Should have hit Niamhe. Well, I don't think it matters. I was a little bit occupied there mentally. Look at that banana conditioned flowing hair. I don't think I even used conditioner at all today. I was, you know, I was lifting and I went in the shower maybe like, I wanna say 1.5 hours before stream. Then I went to the shop quickly and came back and so on. I did go to shower maybe like, you know, couple hours before I started the stream, so not too long ago. But I don't think I even used conditioner. I ran out of conditioner. I was just using shampoo and what you call it, soap. So I wasn't even like doing some kind of special, you know, try hard hair routine at all. I ran out of the banana conditioner. "99% of battles they're gonna ban your predator." I guess it's like that, you know. It depends how good your other champions are, of course. Oh, that was actually kind of good for me. We didn't do enough damage. Yeah, if you get other good champions, they're gonna ban those, so you will still feel bad about it, but in a different way. Will I ever shave my head? Probably not. I mean, I've told this story a couple times, you know. People like to ask about my hair. I used to do sports, dancing, very competitive about it, since I was like 16 to 20. And I was in sports college, and I was really competitive, really high rank. You know, training way more than school. I went to school so that I could train, not that I would study there. My teacher in school, who also was my teacher even before school, but he was also you know, sport teacher in the school for our sport. He told me to cut my hair short so I would do better in competitions, and I did it. I didn't want to do it, but I, you know, sucked it up and I did it. And after I quit college, I wanted to live a normal life. I stopped competing, I stopped sports, and I'm never gonna cut my hair short again. I wanna keep it short. Everybody else is always telling me to cut it a little bit. Every time my parents visit me, they're like, you know, cut a little bit on the, you know, whatever you call it in English. Leikkaa latvoista pois. 5 centimeters from the other side or whatever that she always says. Some other people are telling me that you should try short hair, maybe you like it. I like my hair the way it is. I'm not like 18 anymore. Nobody's gonna tell me to cut my hair. If you tell me to cut my hair, it's gonna be like Hilby all over again. So it's never gonna happen. Unless I, unless I have to drink some poisons to go for chemotherapy or something like that, I am never gonna cut my hair short. It's never happening. I like it the way it is, so... Little bit rant, but it is what it is. I like my hair. People often talk about it in both, in both positive and negative ways. I don't know why people are so fixated on other people's hairs. I never tell other people. I don't think I have ever in my life told somebody else to cut their hair. I think I told my brother to try long hair a couple times, but I don't think I ever told anybody to cut their hair. People tell it to me like basically every day. I don't know why. I talk about it because people bring it up with people bring it up like every stream. I don't hide topics. People want to talk about cheating, let's go. People want to talk about hair, sure. People want to talk about geopolitics, I'm game, I don't blame other content creators for not wanting to talk about, some topics, but for me it's kind of the same deal as just when I told my hair story. A couple times people were kind of pressuring me to not talk about things, and I'm done with that. I will talk about whatever I want, and that's just how it is. If you don't like it, then unlucky. Also, I think I will look better with long hair, but who knows. Some people, my parents think that I look better when I had short hair, but Also, not cutting the hair is a lot more chill. I don't have to put any effort into it, so... Also, I just like the aesthetic. Ah, fuck. Okay, that was the final session. We had a few losses at the end. We had like insane win streaks at the start and most of the session, but at the end actually quite many losses. Couple of these people, at least the H2O guy and Bumpy, to be fair, are high rank even during the season. But I think two of them, I'm not familiar with. This team looks kind of good, to be fair. Okay, what missions do I have left? I feel like I didn't do a lot of missions today. I can catch up with the chat while I'm using my tokens. What do you guys farm in this rotation? It feels a little bit boring. I don't think it's even worth to farm any set. It's not like I'm gonna craft or use them. I don't know if it's even worth doing the bosses at all. To be honest, other than on this rotation, other than for the quest. Wait, okay, let me not like that. Let's actually show the runs. Team is not try hard. I'm just putting random teams for this. Do I have pic of you with shaved hair? Definitely. I mean, I don't, but I'm sure my parents would somewhere. But I don't have any pics right now that I could conjure. No. I would rank Shredder top 5 health nukers. Sure you would. Big Bad Russian, just so you know, my dad has long hair as well. Now he has a beard, he has a proper Viking beard, like a really quite big beard. I don't have it, I don't like beard, it feels itchy. I don't want to grow beard. I growed beard like December. I was like one month without shaving, but I don't like it. But he has long hair too, so got you there. I do brush my hair. Usually when I come out of the shower, I will brush it. It's easy to do it when it's wet. Or like in the morning. It's not like I don't brush my hair. Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it, Oscar. I mean, you can still, I mean, I don't blame people. Like, if you don't want to talk about politics as content creator, I think that's totally prudent. And also, many people just don't care about politics at all, which I think is very fair. But I don't want to be cornered. I feel like, you know, not now I'm kind of bringing the politics up myself, but there has been like multiple things in my life where I feel like I was peer pressured to do different things. One of them was when I was peer pressured to cut my hair. That's actually one of those moments. Another, there's been a couple of those in Raid that I don't specifically want to bring out because it's like drama between specific Raid players. But one time, or not one time, and this, some people, half of the chat is gonna, you know, agree with this, so half of them are gonna completely disagree. But one of the times where I was kind of forced to do things that I didn't want to do was during COVID, you know. I was pretty informed. I looked at the things before. You know, I used to have debates with my mother that she was saying that you need to put the thing on your head when you go to the store. And I was explaining him that even if I have COVID and I put it on top of my head, it's not gonna do anything because the particles go through it. And you know, if you have, you know, probably many people in the chat have strong opinions about COVID, but there was just many different stupid rules that you needed to follow, and they were not logical. And at that time, I was living in an apartment with roommates, and one of my roommates, when he found out that I didn't take the COVID vaccine, and it's not like I'm against vaccines or anything, I just, you know, explained to him that, you know, usually they study the vaccines for decades, and there's some, you know, this one was only studied for 6 months and it got emergency acceptance, like that they're not liable for any like insurance claims because they got emergency approval. And you know, I'm a young healthy guy, I just don't want to take the vaccine. I don't think the benefits outweigh the potential risks, so I'm just not gonna take it. My roommate was like shouting at me and throwing things at me, and he just went bananas. And with a lot of people, I kind of, you know, had to pretend things about COVID. And during the COVID times, I was like, fuck it, I'm not, you know, if somebody gets mad at me because I have different political opinions, I'm not gonna like censor myself or lie about my opinions to other people to make them, you know, not be angry at me. And I'm just gonna, you know, be real and stop, you know, stop pandering to people. It's not just COVID, but COVID was like the final straw. My mother at one point was like crying at me too, that you need to take the vaccine, you know, the world is gonna end. Later on he changed the opinion completely. Like my father like changed her mind over time about it, but she was like super mad at me for not taking the vaccine originally. Anyway, I know some people are still, you know, they will still get mad at people for like not taking the vaccine, but you know, I'm not like, you know, I'm on this side and, you know, I hate vaccines. It was, you know, a lot more nuanced than that, you know. There was a lot of studies and statistics that I was aware about it, like different age groups had different kind of benefits, you know, like what I was saying before. Some age groups, they're like, you had like higher percentage for the positive side effects than the negative ones, which was the old age group. I don't remember it out of top of my head, but it was like 60 over. It was statistically massively like beneficial to take it. For kids, it was negative. For people in my age, it was like slightly positive, the age I was at the time. But you know, I want, you know, I did look into it. It's not like, it's not because I subscribe to like a political party and they told me to do this. I hate all of the parties. Anyway, that's a lot of politics. There has been few of those things in Raid 2 where I had to like, you know, lie about my opinions to not make some people angry. And maybe sometimes I'll do it, but generally I hate doing it, so... Anyway. No, I didn't take ivermectin, though the ivermectin thing was crazy. I was actually literally talking about that with my brother maybe like a month ago, because he had this infection. I don't know what you call it in English. Let's see, I don't remember. I think it's called... I'm not 100% sure if this is the one, but... it's called like erysipelas. It's like... in Finnish it's kind of called like rose, but it's like an infection that he gets like red things on his face. And he actually, funnily enough, was prescribed ivermectin to deal with that. And we were talking about it because it was kind of funny that, you know, he was prescribed with ivermectin and it was like a big topic like a few years ago. That ivermectin thing was like so blackpilling. Some people were like, you know, I need to go buy it from shops because somebody said it, and some people are like, you know, it's a horse medicine or whatever, even though it's like, you know, one of the most popular, not popular, but most used medicines in the human history, and it has been used by humans billions of times. People took it so politically, you know. People were just doing their gang signs and, you know, saying what are the talking points instead of just looking at it objectively. I think in the end it turned out that the ivermectin wasn't actually like it was useful, like on average it was useful for people for the COVID, and that's why people thought that it's like a, you know, treatment for COVID, but that wasn't the reason. The reason why it was helpful in studies for people with COVID was that it treated parasites, which a lot of people have from food, and the parasitic infections made your, like, you know, body not able to deal with the COVID well. So it kind of indirectly often helped people with COVID, and that's why people thought that it was like a good medicine for it. But then other people were like, you can't take it, you know. People went crazy over ivermectin. I remember we have like photoshopped, you know, CNN had like some video of Joe Rogan photoshopped, and they made him like green color instead of the actual video color, and people were just throwing those gang signs for whichever political party they are in, that, you know, had a specific opinion about that topic that you had to say and think. Ginny constantly lifting now, he's going full manosphere. You know, I follow all of this stuff. I've always said it, that I follow politics ever since I was like 14. You know, there's some people in the manosphere that are super cringe. Some people, you know, I like. I wouldn't say that I really identify with manosphere. Not like I hate them. I disagree with them on some things. But it's not like I really follow them. I mean, I follow some of those people or general buzz around politics, but it's not like I would subscribe myself as a part of those. Like I said, my politics, or not, I didn't say it now, but I've said it before. My politics are something between libertarian and social democrat, and, you know, that's not the thing. It's not very popular that people say that they are part of those two factions, which are often considered to be opposite. And basically, nobody is gonna like my political alignments. Whatever people think, I will find one topic where they will get really mad at me. So I'm kind of used to making everybody mad when we talk about politics. I don't really get mad, but other people always get mad at me because I might disagree with them on something. Almost no vaccines are safe. They add extra shit because they want us sick. Seriously, never trust big pharma. I mean, I don't think I wouldn't go that far. I mean, there's some vaccines that are definitely good, like, the one, the old vaccines usually actually make you, not resistant, but immune to the thing. Like, people often bring up polio vaccine as like a really like good thing. What is this in English? There's one vaccine, for instance. I don't think it's polio in English. Or is it just polio vaccine in English? Oh, tetanus vaccine. Tetanus vaccine is another good one. It's not super common to get it, but if you take the vaccine, you're good, and it doesn't seem like the benefits massively outweigh the, very small potential side effects. All of them can have them, of course, but, it's not like all vaccines are equal. We had I always conflate them. Is it the swine flu or bird flu? When I was in college, we had either swine flu or bird flu, and it was basically the same thing as COVID. Everybody took it, and it costed a lot of money, and then it wasn't like worth it. People got sleep apnea from that, and we didn't actually really need the vaccine, and it was just overhyped in the media. Wait, do I not have the materials? How do I not have any perception? I guess I'm gonna get it from the boss. Yeah. Political parties have gang signs. That's kind of how I say it, yeah. They have their gang signs, one party you must say this, one party you must say that, and your opinions generally have to align with them, or that's what happens. People have a team and they're rooting for the team, kind of like not unlike in Raid right now in the cheating topic. People have their team, they're rooting for their team. Sometimes their team says something stupid or cheats, and then their clan leader still has to say that nobody did anything wrong. And we kind of get it that you need to play for your team, but sometimes it gets into the way of facts. To bring this back a little bit to the Raid, to make that weird analogy. And I don't identify with any teams. I hate all of them. I do vote, and I vote for different parties, not one, but I don't have one team that I'm really rooting for. So and I think in that sense I kind of have good background, because my mom actually has kind of changed her opinions in the last few years, but basically most of my life my mom is a Green Party supporter, my father is like a nationalist. Neither one of them is super political. They're kind of both apolitical, but my father will vote for the Finnish Nationalist Party and my mother will vote for the Green Party, and we all get along, and there's no drama about politics because nobody really cares about it that much except me. But I'm not gonna get mad. But yeah, these days I think I always make a joke that I don't know how I can translate it to English. There's this the Finnish Nationalist Party is called Perussuomalaiset, and it basically means Basic Finns is the name of the party. I think the official English name is something else, but that's the directly translated name. And then the Green Party is just green. And I call my mom basic green, because she is kind of she cares about the nature stuff, about not destroying oceans and things, which I agree with. But then she is kind of nationalist in many issues, so I think her opinions actually kind of moved over time. Anyway. Yeah, the mask thing, again, I don't wanna... Some people will not be happy about it, but the mask thing was so cringe, because it was if you think about it for a few seconds... I'm not saying that, maybe if there is like some kind of pandemic, maybe we need to do some like drastic measures. But the masks were so cringe because obviously, you know, the virus, you know, is like particles that you can't see that spread through the air. Obviously, it goes through the mask, and we were not even using like surgical masks. People were just using like paper masks or cloth masks or whatever that people used to, like, you know, shelter themselves from like smoke or bad, you know, smelly air in like Asian big cities or something like that. Obviously, it's not gonna stop the virus from spreading. It was so cringe. I don't know why it became like a mandatory thing. I basically refused it from the start, but I didn't want to offend other people, so I had to, like, at the start I was like LARPing and I was, you know, putting those on my head, but I felt like so stupid every time that I did it. And I think in Finland people were less gung-ho about it, so they were telling us like in TV that we have to use them. But when I was going to the shop, a lot of people were not using it, and I kind of lived in like a backwater city at the time. Probably like mostly leaning to the right, I would bet, though it's like a university city. But not everybody was wearing masks, so it made it a little bit easier. Probably most people, but not everybody. I wasn't like the one guy sticking out. Would you use Soulmark Crystal on? I think mostly on Revivers is what people use. I think I put mine on Ankara. I have one of them, yeah, it's on... My Ankara has Soulmark Crystal. Could put it on Mavara too, but changing the relics costs a lot of resources. Maybe I'll think about it. Maybe I'll do it at some point, but for now it's on Ankara. I only have one. But I think with Mercurial becoming more popular, Wand of Submission is a lot less OP. It's still good sometimes, a lot less OP than it used to be. I think on a lot of champions you could go with that. Well, I mean, not like on Revivers. I think on many Revivers, I think Soulmark Crystal makes more sense than Wand of Submission at this point. I'm just forgetting which champions I use. Using on this faction, I have to like double check to get everybody geared, because I'm always taking their gear out and I don't have like everybody built 24/7 like some strong accounts do for faction wars. I think everybody is good. Oh wait, Noldua is not. Did I run this with double Reviver? I think I was like trying something weird last time. Is it really worth it to run Noldua over Mitrala? A little bit surprising. Okay, let's see if we can get it on the first try. I went with full gas mask to the store once to be funny, but people were just impressed instead. Honestly, full gas mask would have been kind of metal. I almost would have... I mean, I definitely would have preferred it. I assume that wearing something like that is like a little bit, you know, it will get in the way and be a little bit annoying, but it will be kind of cool. I think I used a couple times. There was like those, I'm sure there's like an actual word for it. I was doing a little bit construction, and there was those masks that you use to like protect yourself if you work with like in like some sandy environments with a lot of small particles. I was thinking using those, but I mean, I feel like it was more about to be honest, it was more about like performance, that you needed to put something on your head. It didn't really matter that much. It could be, you know, cloth mask or you know, surgical mask or whichever mask, as long as you put something something on your head. That counted. That's how people, you know, perceived it at least. It was a funny time. You should max out the Hallowed Hilt to, cause it's a good relic to fully upgrade. I don't have any relic yet actually fully upgraded, and I'm almost thinking about doing it on Death Dealer, but I'm kind of waiting if I would get... I have 2 Cat's cases, so those would make sense. Another one is that if I get the Lens of Intangibility, that's gonna be the first one. If I get one anytime soon, I'm gonna max it out and give it to Predator. But we will see if I get one or not. Sure, Spenius, but then there was also other thing, like, I don't disagree with that. I don't dispute that. Also, people wearing the cloth masks every day cause, like, you know, bacteria infections. You know, the cloth mask actually had, like, also negative consequences of using them. But I don't dispute that what you said. But okay, fuck. But you know, the basic argument was that you need to put the mask on your face or you're gonna kill your grandmother. That's literally what people were saying in the media, at least here. And you know, that wasn't true. And that's what they were saying about the vaccine too, that if you take it, you know, you have to take it for other people. If you're like some idiot that doesn't want to take it for himself, you need to take the vaccine so that you don't spread it to the other people. But that vaccine wasn't the vaccine in the traditional sense. You could still get it and you could still infect other people. And they literally studied that the people who have taken the vaccine, like on average they would have like smaller consequences when they get COVID. But the viral load that they would, you know, spread to other people would be the same if you took the vaccine or not. So the vaccine didn't help other people at all. But that was like the original main argument, that if you don't use masks, if you don't take the vaccine, then you're like being selfish and you're killing your grandmother. And people went just from like 0 to 100% with the arguments about that, and I really didn't like it. That people were like forcing me to do something that I don't think was like, you know, what they said wasn't like true or logical. And I think a lot of people afterwards like agree, and now it's like normal to say it, but during the COVID, your roommate would like shout at you and like throw what you call it, like kitchenware at you if you said that kind of things in a very calm and, you know, respectful way. That literally happened to me. Well, so the surgical masks are not the same thing, and it's not, you know, it's for different purposes. But you know that they don't even use, like if they're doing like surgery, it's not the same mask that people were wearing. We were not wearing those. There's multiple different types of masks, you know. There is better ones that people were not using. Okay, come on. I can outdo this. I don't want to manual it. I got it done yesterday. I feel like I probably should go with Mitrola or maybe just one nuker. We definitely can do the boss if we just get through the second wave. But honestly, the full gas masks, I like that. I like that concept. I should have done it for the memes back then. That would maybe I wouldn't have had the balls to do it, to be honest. People might have gotten really angry about it, but maybe I'm pretty sure many people would have like respected it. Okay, so Spenius, let me show you. There's a couple different ones. There's many different types of masks, but you know, the ones that you're talking about is for, you know, droplets. There's like, I'm pretty sure these are the construction ones that are like for like dust. And then there's other ones that they use when they like do like actual surgeries and relevant stuff. We were not even using the expensive good masks. We were just using random paper masks. So, or cloth masks. Cloth masks were the worst ones, you know. The masks became like a fashion trend, and people would like buy, you know, buy cloth masks with like Pikachu logos or whatever on them, and then they would wear the same thing every day, and that actually had a lot of risks, and you could get like bacteria because it would be like very moist, because you would like breathe into it and it would be close to your skin. And it was just like a mess. It was just not logical, and you know, it was cringe in my opinion. I don't know why you waste so much time running these. I feel like I should be able to auto them. I just hate manualing faction wars, to be honest. If I'm not streaming, I'm just gonna do other things and just auto it multiple times if I have to, but I usually refuse to manual run manual factions, and I can auto almost everything. I feel like I played with this faction and I forgot what I changed, because it was working better before. I think I did something that wasn't... I feel like I shouldn't run Noldor. I don't think we need Noldor in this team. Blood does less than nothing. It's literally like negative for you, like I said. It will just, you know, bacteria will like start living in it. But it is what it is. It's over with now. At least we don't have to, you know, debate about it too much, and we can most people are gonna, you know, generally agree with the mask thing, or not get at least too mad about it. So Finland had like, at one point we had like some kind of app that you were supposed to use when you know, went to restaurants, but that thing was only up for maybe like a few months, maybe like 4 months, and then kind of the COVID thing, you know, people stopped caring about it. I never downloaded the app, but you were supposed to like report your location or whatever stupid when you went to restaurants or something like that. I never partook in that. Wait, am I not running this with the preset? Maybe that's... No, we do have a preset. Should I like save some abilities? Why are we not doing it? Okay, I don't know what's up with these. I feel like I should just run Mitrola instead of Noldor, but now I might just mess up with the team. Shouldn't Mitrola be like way better? Or I could run her too. I guess Tamaria, unlucky void to pull, but wouldn't she be almost better? Mauer does heals and she can do like cleanse and CC. Not booked, but probably could maybe be worth it. I have a stun set build. Wait, she does AoE A1. I kind of forgot about her. I think originally when I got 21 done, it was kind of long time ago, and I think it was with her. What are those? Why are we stealing that banner? Okay, let's just try if I can do it with this with very minimal try hardness. Wait. Oh yeah, okay, I changed it, yeah. I was confused for a second. Why is Mitrola in the preset? But I changed it. Okay, can we just do it like this? Without saving her like stun for the next wave or something like that. Pretty sure we can just auto the boss if we get there. Wait, is he gonna use the second form on auto if I don't make it not use it? See ya, Alvator. No, I don't even know which. Again, I was away for a while. I haven't. Which epic is that? Is there like some epic that would be better than what I got? I don't think Aphidus is like a bad nuker, but I'm just not enough tanky or enough CC. Wait, she doesn't have enough accuracy. Oh wait, do they have? This is the one with. No. I guess she needs more. I did not get COVID at any point, as far as I know. It's, you know, not like I was testing myself when I had like fever at points, but as far as I know, I didn't get it. But I'm not sure about it. And again, the way that COVID worked, you know, how would I say this without sounding like very, very cold and callous? It wasn't young people that didn't have like some critical health conditions dying to it. It was old people and people that, you know, had like cancer and some, you know, crazy medical issues, and it kind of got the old and sick. It's not like it was normal for, you know, healthy person to die. It was just that it was like spreading very commonly to like tons of people. And you know, we have pretty good societies these days compared to like Stone Age, and people that have lots of health issues are still alive, and people live like several times longer than they used to. So kind of got the weak people, let's put it that way. I'm not saying it was like a good thing, but you know, it really wasn't like a relevant factor for young healthy person. There's like trillion other things that are much more likely to happen to young healthy person than die from COVID. Bro, why can't I auto this faction? It's a little bit embarrassing. I think we could do maybe better with Mitrola. I don't want to keep at this forever, but I need to fix whatever I broke before. This was definitely working for me before. Do I watch any sport? Not really. My family does watch a lot, like Olympics and ice hockey and some things, but I don't really watch any sport, to be honest. My brother also watches a lot of League of Legends. He's super competitive on it. I don't even watch esports. Xenomorph does great damage, and he destroys the boss if he gets there. But the issue is that I'm not like surviving the waves. The second wave just destroys me every time. This second wave is tricky, to be fair. It's one of the like hard ones, including other factions, but I'm kind of surprised that I'm not like breezing through it. Would it be better to actually put my like I put Mavara into the bolster set. Should I just put her back into the Mercurial? She might do better in Mercurial than bolster. This is like PvP. The second wave is like seizing the crap out of me. Maybe the Mercurial would actually be the way. Yeah, the issue is that I get feared and then die. Maybe if I put the preset so that Mitrala doesn't use the cleanse on the first... Oh my god, she died. So that Mitrala doesn't use the cleanse on the first wave. That should probably do it. Also, I want to try her in Mercurial. It might actually be better. Also, she's gonna resist, so she's not gonna get feared. Should actually run. Not even change her build. Like I put everybody, all of the revivers in bolster to do this. Is my brother Axpetu in league? I don't know what's his league name. He's pretty high rank, but I mean I don't think he's like a famous, but he is in like a challenger or whatever. I don't know if I want to say it. One of his friends, one of people from our hometown is like kind of big League of Legends streamer, but I don't think he would mind me saying his name, but I'm not gonna say his name. But he's, you know, my brother is very active and good, but not as good as that guy. He's not like a professional. He's not a content creator or anything like that. He doesn't compete. He also got his girlfriend from League of Legends, and they played. They've been together, I think, quite many years at this point, so good for him. Come on. Mitrala, you can do this. Ah, fuck. There went the Xenomorph. Yeah, not looking good. Both Nukers just get insta-kimped. If I had the whale up from the start, and now... Wait, now Mavara is gonna resist, I hope. So, maybe I'm just gonna out-tank this. But the Nukers just... They die before they get the move. I don't want to auto. I don't want to manual this. Not that I don't know how this wave works, but I refuse to manual. I think we got it now. If I just actually shouldn't put Mitra to bolster at all. Her normal build for PvP is good enough. She's gonna heal with her abilities, and now she has both resistance and total guard, and we're just gonna out tank it. Eventually we're gonna kill them with supports or whatever. Maybe Aphidus is barely gonna get a turn at some point, and we can get this way. Fuck. Mika had to stun us just before he was about to move. As long as I can auto it now, next time it's gonna be less of a chore. But I think I had a better team and I just changed something because I was trying things out and I forgot what it was. I wasn't using Mavara before and I was able to do this, but for sure it's gonna be better with Mavara. I just need to figure out the way that I can auto these states the best. Maybe the double nuker is not good. They're both squeezy attack nukers. Either one of them could kill the boss by themselves. I don't have to run both of them. I think Aphidus is gonna be better at the waves, and Xenomorph is gonna be better at the boss. What time is it for me? It's late. It's 2 AM. It's late. I slept pretty late today, so I'm not that tired, even though it's late. Actually, I should go sleep because I need to do some stuff kind of early tomorrow, or at least not in the middle of the day. So I should go sleep as soon as possible. Okay, I think we're good. The Mavara build did it. She's just so good with the heals. She doesn't need bolster or anything. The Mercurial set is actually meta for the faction wars. Do you think Mavara is in Mercurial or protection for PvP? Definitely Mercurial. Mercurial is just OP, and it works really well for her too, because you just focus on speed as much as possible. If you can't do Mercurial, you could go with that, but I think Mercurial is just best way. I don't think there's really any variation. The only thing that you could think about it is like, do you go for any resistance at all, or what's the balance between tankiness and speed? But definitely you would go Mercurial if you can, and the main priority is speed. Have I tried no Ludia? Well, I think we got it now. I think this is just gonna do it well. I think this was almost good. Now I got the better team comp. Now it seemed to do it pretty well. Like, we struggled with the second wave, but it was like I wasn't gonna wipe at it this time. It was just that the nukers were dying and not getting turns. If I had like a tanky nuker for the second wave, that would probably be a lot faster, and then this might be even more of a breeze. I feel like almost Aphidus is like the weakest link on the team. Aphidus is like supposed to be okay to clear the waves, but he wasn't, and Xenomorph is gonna do a lot more damage on the boss. So honestly, maybe I need to, yeah, they did like almost the same damage, but like all of the Aphidus damage was on the waves and Xenomorph was single target. Maybe I go for like a tanky some. What health nukers do we have on this faction? What was the champion that you were talking about? Is it a health or defense scaling one? Should I use Noct? Maybe not for the wave clear. Give me a sec. I think I just need a tanky nuker for the waves, and then it could be quite fast. I don't know if we have like a good tanky epic nuker. And I fed my V6 long time ago, so I don't have a V6. V6 will probably be it. V6 would be really good. Oh yeah, second form Aphidus. I guess I could do that too. Maybe he will survive with that. Probably, yeah, I'll try. Wait, which one is that boss? I forget. Is that the boss that steals buffs or no? If it's not that boss, then probably, yeah, second form Aphidus next time. Oh fuck, I have too much to do. I need to go sleep. Well, at least I got that done. I think I'm gonna end it there. I need to quickly get this done. I'll do some other stuff and I need to go sleep as soon as possible. So thanks for coming to the stream. I think I'll stream next time on Sunday during the Platinum reset, if